This episode of Beaten Down is brought to you by Arco Roofing.
Are you in need of a new roof? Look no further than Arco Roofing. With nearly 20 years in the residential and commercial construction business, Arco Roofing doesn't just know how to re-roof your house or business, they understand how it was built.
Maybe you don't need a complete re-roof, perhaps just a repair will do. Arco's experienced team can assess your situation and provide the best solution for your needs, whether it's a minor fix or a full replacement.
Also mention that you heard about them on the Beaten Down podcast, and you'll receive $500 off any new roof.
Don't wait until it's too late. Protect your biggest investment with Arco Roofing. Call them today with your free roof report at 940-654-9096 or 817-304-1065. Again, that's Arco Roofing at 940-654-9096 or 817-304-1065. This episode of Beaten Down is brought to you by ABC Dump Roll-Off Dumpster Rental. ABC Dump is a locally owned and operated company. With 11, 15, 20, and 30 cubic yard dumpsters, they have the size for every occasion. Whether you're remodeling the house, cleaning out the garage, or doing commercial construction, they have the right size for your project. With upfront pricing and easy online ordering, ABC Dump makes ordering a dumpster as simple as possible. Give them a call or text at 682-803-8031 or order online at abcdump.net. Listen, Mother Nature needs to stop being such a fickle bitch. How the fuck we gonna go from 30 degrees, was it last Monday or the Monday before, to a fucking 100 today?
Right now it's currently 95.
Oh, welcome to Texas. No, fuck that. It's stupid. And it's the fucking worst ever.
I mean, didn't bother me too much today, but me and you did different things.
So today was opening day for baseball.
Woo!
Or Little League, you know. And so obviously I'm going to be out there umping. And I get out there early because Tristan's going to ump too. He's going to do his own games, you know, not just with me. So I'm drunkenly and we'll get into St. Patty's Day. Drunkenly on St. Patty's Day bought him his own umpire gear.
Oh, okay.
It's a nice little couple $100.
I got you.
Well, because I think J-Bo said something about just get your dad to buy it for you. He's like, well, he goes, he will. And he goes, you're right. And then he asked me, I was like, sure.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I was taking that to him. Then I had to take him I still have pants from when I was like size 34. He's like, you got any 34s? I go, oddly enough, I do.
So you suited, you full on.
Took him pants and shirts and got him everything. And anyway, so then I was just taking that. I wasn't going to be out there. They conned me into working in the concessions. I was out on the grill. Oh, it's hot outside. Go run the grill. And they switched me from that to run snow cone machine. So there's just double dip. Here's like the polar plunge where you go from hot to cold, you know?
Did you start just...
It was terrible. Anyway, so I go, now it's time to ump. And that's when it's 900 degrees outside. And like there was a minute where I was like, I may pass out.
I bet, because goddamn.
It was fucking bad. Even Tristan was like, dude, it's bad. And I go, yeah. And I kept putting the ice under my hat and down my shirt and pouring water on me. But I drank so much water.
All that shit.
Water. And I was calling, the catchers, those little kids. I'm like, look, if you need a drink of water, you tell me. Because I'm going to need a drink of water too.
I'll call time. We'll get us both a drink.
And so I was just saying, both teams, go get a drink of water. We'd go get a drink of water. And I'm like, come on, what are y'all doing? But, it's a good time. Opening day, I had a great time. It was so many people out there. I'm glad it's over. They say this year they're going to have games at Saturday night, 7 o'clock. And I went, not me.
Yeah.
I'm not doing those. I probably will.
You probably do some of them.
I won't do many of them. I'll tell you that. Not on a Saturday night. Get the hell out of here. But I enjoy, somebody asked me today, how long you been doing it? I was like, think it's 25 years. 20, at least 23, but I think it's 25 years.
Good Lord.
I'm like, why? And I go, I'm a glutton for punishment.
You
man.
like it.
I just enjoy it, and I'm giving back.
I mean,
and,
look what you got to do today.
yeah. Beautiful day outside. It's a great time. Did we talk about, and I don't remember if we did, what Tosh and I did 2 Sundays ago? Or no, it was last Sunday. Last Sunday. We went walking downtown, and we went look. No, we were just talking
Well,
on.
last Sunday, we wouldn't have recorded yet if you did it last Sunday, because
Oh, that's true. So Tosh and I, we walk outside. Such a beautiful day last Sunday. And I go, it's too, earlier in the day. I said, it's too beautiful today just to be standing inside. I go, let's go walk around downtown, hit some shops.
it's always fun just to stroll around.
Right. And we had Addie with us, and then she had a friend. And so we just go down there. And the minute we walk inside, we all get showered and changed, and we walk outside. The wind is blowing about 700 miles an hour.
Yeah, it was with
And then you could just look and just see the dust blowing in.
oh, yeah, that's when it was dust like that.
Oh, we still did it. We had a good time. All we bought was like candies from the Craze, like the candies.
Yeah,
and
the
stuff.
old school candy.
Yep, and a couple of drinks.
Yeah.
That's it. But it was
Get
just.
out of the house.
I'll tell you one of my favorite things to do though. Inside the market,
Mm-hmm.
they have the different flavored balsamic vinegars.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, I love to taste those. And they're so
You
good.
just go through a wall.
But what do you do? Like, I don't know what to do with balsamic vinegar,
Guess you cook
especially flavored.
Guess you're cooking with it.
I mean, I would assume, but I don't. I just don't. I don't know what you do with them.
Look it up. Recipes using.
Pineapple
Yeah.
balsamic vinegar.
I'm sure you can find one.
Oh, I'm sure. Carlos, I know he was pouring it on his ice cream, like regular balsamic vinegar.
He's such a boozy.
I'm like on his vanilla
Look
ice
how
cream.
bougie bitch.
I went, what the fuck? He went to a restaurant and they did it there.
Pours bone marrow on his ice cream. God.
Oh shit! Well, you had a fancy get together last night.
We went to that. I guess it's been going on for like, I think maybe this was the 3rd year, maybe. I don't know how long it's been going on, but they have a fundraiser out at Clark Gardens to raise money for Clark Gardens. I guess
Okay.
a lot of people from Fort Worth.
Oh no shit.
Yeah, a lot of. Seems like a lot of money there. I was kind of out of my element, but
I was trying to get you to bid on some shit, and you just wouldn't.
there wasn't nothing going under $3K, like nothing. But no, they do it to raise money, I guess. And Chassis Work had got a table. They did a sponsor. They had those sponsor things like different levels.
Oh yeah.
And they had asked Chas. They were like, "Hey, you want to come? We got 2 openings." So surprisingly, Chas said yes. So we dressed up a little bit.
What was the theme?
Asian thing. So they had the dragon, like they had. So
That's the first thing I noticed.
so the lead they're all high school kids, high school boys.
Yeah.
The lead dragon was Angiano's nephew.
Oh, was
Jackson
it?
was I was like, and then the end dragon, the end of the tail was Taylor's best friend Josh.
Oh yeah.
So we made
But
sure.
that was, I mean, that's pretty neat.
Yeah, I mean, they had
it's
it-
like what you see like in movies.
Yeah,
when
they had it
look-
set up pretty good. So when you first walk up, you walk up, and they have this little booth set up, and it said like, Japanese old fashioned or Japanese mimosa. And there's just these bells there and holes. So you ring the bell, and this hand just came out of the hole like with a white glove and handed me an old fashioned. And you ring the bell, and this hand, this fancy like a white glove, hands you the drink right when you get there. But then they had like a cocktail hour going on, kind of off to the right where that church is and
Yeah.
everything. They had some little booths set up with like different kinds of appetizers.
was it
and
hot?
stuff. Yeah,
because it was outside.
that sun wasn't gone yet. But it wasn't as bad as I thought. But it was still pretty, especially because you're dressing up for this.
And they did have those big fans just pushing the hot air around. Nothing.
No, not really. But when we went to the tent area, the sun had went behind, and it wasn't that bad after that.
Yeah.
But yeah, they had all kinds of prizes like hunting things and
That menu you sent, that you get one of everything on that menu?
it was like buffet style. You got up and walked down the line and just did what you wanted.
Awesome.
I was excited.
How was that dessert? I've heard that mango sticky rice is good.
I mean, it's mango. It tastes exactly what you would think it would taste like.
Mango and
It's
white rice.
Rice with mango. I mean, this.
So that's what. But I've heard people talk about. Oh, this mango sticky rice is phenomenal, and the picture of it looks like a slice of mango over sticky, like a ball, like almost like sushi, like a ball of sticky rice.
It's
And I'm
basically
like,
what it is.
well, I don't like mango.
Yeah. I mean, it tastes exactly what you think it would. So if you like mango and you like sticky rice, then I mean,
Then it's all yours.
whatever. So
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
there was one thing on the side. They had a silent auction. Besides the main auction, like they had the paddles and the guys calling it, and
Shit.
when they were doing like the main one, and they had like
Yep.
they had like 8 prizes for that, but they had a silent auction going on with like 10 things on that, and there was like a Glock 43 that I'd put down, but that ended up getting crushed way later. I was hanging on for a while. I was looking at it, and I was like, "Hey,
How much you put on it?
It was like I think when I went down, it was like 325 or something. It ended up going for like
Dude, it's crazy.
I think 5 something, but
Well, St. Patty's Day came and went,
good time.
and
good
we
fun.
did what we do,
Mm-hmm.
and we show up at Chili's, drink some green beer,
Mm-hmm. Then more
drank
people,
way too many green beers.
as it goes, but not horrible, like not crazy. Like we've done worse, because I remember one St. Patty's Day when
Oh, that was I wasn't that bad, but
No.
I was getting close. Like she
the
would not
food
stop.
helped though.
She wouldn't stop bringing
Yeah.
drinks, and I wasn't going to tell her no because they were just. We had more people show up, and we're
Mhm.
just bullshitting, talking, having a good time. And I looked at Tasha because Tasha was going hard in the paint too, and I was like, "We got to go."
Yeah, it's time.
Mm-hmm. But it was,
I guess it was probably about 9.
yeah,
like that.
9:30. I
Yeah.
couldn't remember exactly when, and I felt like hammered dog shit the next day. Luckily, I only had to be at work at 6 o'clock in the morning, and it took me a while to fall asleep. And then I passed out and did not want to wake up. But
Yeah.
I was there.
You made it. That's all
I
that
made
matters.
it. I worked.
But that's tradition. St.
Under
Patty's
protest.
Day, so we always got to do it.
Yep.
Yeah, we had Tristan showed up, and then
J-Bo.
J-Bo was there when I got there, but he was just
Yeah. Well, he was at the other table with his son.
yeah. And then when his son's friends started getting there, he started to leave, and then he just gradually sat down.
And his wife and Tristan's wife. And
She just wanted food.
I feel like somebody else showed up, but I could be wrong. I don't remember. I don't remember.
I remember.
Anyway, but it was, dude, it was a great time.
Yeah.
But something came up. How do you snap?
Oh
Do
yeah.
you remember
'cause
that
'cause
conversation?
You snapped like a weirdo.
No, J-Bo snaps with
Oh
his
yeah, J-Bo
first
snaps
finger.
like yeah. And he
Snaps
snapped. Yeah,
like
it's
a like a regular
And
snap.
then everybody we asked was like, "No, you snap like this." And he's like,
And he said he can't snap with his middle finger. How do you snap with the first finger? I've tried since
I
that
mean,
day.
"That's all." I
You're
can,
still putting the middle finger up there.
yeah, but
Yeah.
he's such a weirdo.
That was- I just went, you're completely wrong on that.
Mhm.
He's like, that's how I've always done it. That's how I'm like, nope,
The only person I've met that ever does
Ever.
that. Ever.
ever. That
Anybody
was just
out there?
weird to me
Yeah.
though.
Yeah.
So, and apparently when I threw it up on Facebook, everybody was like middle finger.
Mhm.
No one said first
No,
finger.
no.
Carlos said all fingers.
Of course he did. Of course
Mm.
he lathers them in bone marrow.
Bone marrow.
So it gets a good
Balsamic vinegar.
Yeah, gets a good, and then he tops it off with, to get a good pop.
So something was going on in, I don't know where it was, and I want to know if you know about it.
Okay.
There was a court case happening with Joseph Foreman. Have you heard about it? Seen anything on it?
No.
So his real name is Joseph Foreman.
Okay.
Everyone knows him as Afro Man.
Oh yes. Okay. Then I have heard about it. Then
Dude,
yes.
I didn't know anything about it.
Neither did I. I was listening to. I guess the ticket was talking about it.
So Scott Baker called me late one afternoon. Well, it was Wednesday morning, as a matter of fact. Wednesday afternoon, I mean. And he goes, hey, and we talked about some work shit. And then he goes, read up on the Afro Man case, and we'll talk about it in the morning. I said, okay. I was like, what the fuck is he talking? Holy shit.
Greatness. It's so funny.
What a great fucking thing to see.
I was driving home from work. I guess it was either Wednesday night or Thursday evening, one of the two. And they were talking about on the ticket. And they had just said, that he won. Because the whole story was cops raided his house, like a drug raid.
And this was back in like 2022.
Like a drug raid and kidnapping was in there too.
An informant gave them information on drugs and
kidnapping.
Something.
So they raided his place. They broke his door down. Went through all this. They didn't find nothing.
They found some pot, and some like weed pens,
but like not enough, like even to say selling or anything.
And some and cash.
Yeah, like $400. But
no.
Oh, they found more.
It was.
I heard the $400.
That's what he's saying. They stole from him.
Yeah. Okay.
He's saying they stole $400 from him, and they confiscated all that. And he wasn't even in town. He was doing a concert somewhere, like in Red Rocks or something. Yeah. Or no, the money they took from him was from a concert with him, Snoop Dogg, and somebody else. Oh, Wiz Khalifa. They were doing it in Red Rocks up in Colorado. And so he goes, I had my jacket on during the concert. They paid me the $5,000 they owed me that was left over. He goes, I put it in the pocket. When I got home, I just hung that jacket up, never took the money out. And that's where they found the money. And then they found some other money, like in the kitchen too, or somewhere. He lives in a regular ass house too.
Yeah, it's not.
Which I mean,
he's had some success, but he's not
right. He only had like 2 or 3 songs
because they got high, and
there was one other one.
There was one other one, but I can't think of it. Well, now he's got more hits.
But now so the video, it's fucking hilarious. The video of so it's his security video.
So he had surveillance cameras all over his house.
So it's his videos, and the funniest one is the big cop, which they call Pound Cake. Mm-hmm. And he's walking through the kitchen, and he's got his gun drawn and everything. And there's his Afro Man's mom's lemon pound cake
was like a clear cake thing.
Yeah, cake, whatever. And he passes by it and looks at it, and then gave it another
double take.
Gave it a little double take, and so he made a song out of it called "Lemon Pound Cake."
And it's about the cop side-eyeing his cake.
Eyeballing that fucking cake. And the funniest thing is on the stand, they're like, "So, you've been called Pound Cake," and he's like, "Yeah, that's what he calls me." He goes, "How's that affected you?" He goes, "Well, at work they call me Pound Cake, and I get pound cakes delivered to me every day."
Awesome.
No, I'm like, why not?
I bet he loves that.
I'll take one too. And then the other one was "Lick It Up, Lisa." Mm-hmm. So that was the other song where he was talking about, because it's Afro Man's ex-wife was at the house when all that happened. Anyway, so Lisa, I don't know what her last name was. One of the other officers. The song was about her going down on his ex-wife, talking about that's why he called her "Lick It Up, Lisa," "Lick 'em Up, Lisa," or something. And then the other one was my favorite, and I cannot remember the cop's name.
Is that the one with the door getting kicked down, or
no?
That's through the glove.
No, that's the one where
he had one about kicked in my front door or something.
So that's the Lemon Pound Cake.
I thought it was a different song.
But the one I'm talking about is the other Steve Worsich, whatever. I don't know what the guy's name.
He's calling the dude's name.
Naming them
is a son of a bitch.
Is a son of a bitch.
Yeah.
He goes, and that's why I fucked your wife and got filthy rich.
And he's releasing some of these as the court thing's going on. And
dude, and so they got that guy on the stand, and they're like, "So, did he have sex with your wife?" He goes, "Or did your wife have an affair with him?" And he's like, "My wife only has sex with me." He goes, "Is there any way to tell whether your wife had sex with Afro Man?" He's like, "Well, I don't know. You'd have to ask her. You'd have to ask him." And it was so basically it's a civil suit, civil lawsuit.
Yeah, because they were suing him for like $4 million or something.
Yeah, and it's all like 6 officers of the sheriff's department were suing him for defamation of a character, blah blah blah.
So they're getting all kinds of threats and everything.
Yeah, well, so he wins.
Yeah. And he was wearing his suit.
Oh, that suit
was a full American flag 3-piece suit.
Greatest, and his sunglasses where it had the American flags on it, and he clearly dyed his hair and his facial hair
For sure.
because in the videos he's got a lot of
Yeah.
gray. There
Yeah,
he
yeah.
had zero
Just
gray.
Getting dressed up for court.
Right. But dude, if you haven't listened, go to Afro Man's
Yeah.
YouTube page and just listen to those songs. It is, and then go watch a few of the clips of just the officers on the stand because they're crying and they're just very upset. And Afro Man, when he gets up there and he dude, he didn't hold back.
No.
And it's his First Amendment right, and
Yeah.
they
Like I said, and he won.
and the jurors agreed with him, and he won, but he didn't get money.
No, he just didn't have to pay them anything
Right.
because they were suing him.
And so one of the big things was, well, you did this just to make money, and he's like,
I didn't make any money.
well, no, he's made a lot of money
Well,
off,
now he
off
will
that
off
stuff.
that stuff. Well, yeah.
And he's
That's what he
like, well, I've
does.
got to pay for them kicking
Yeah.
in my door because y'all aren't going to pay for it, and all the stuff they ramaged and broke in my house, and blah blah. But it ended up that he was saying they stole $400.
Yeah, he said $400 went missing.
And so here's where that came from. He takes the news up with him to go pick up all of his stuff. And the lady that's counting out his money goes, "Oh, there's $400 missing." And so that's where they stole $400 from me came from. And dude, it was
He couldn't make it up. It sounds like something that would be from a movie.
It was absolutely from a comedy movie.
Yeah, like one of those.
like a spoof
Yeah,
movie.
like-
It was the greatest thing I watched it every day. Every time I saw something on it, dude, I watched every bit of it, and it was the funniest.
Yeah, that guy should have. He just look at that cake like he wants some.
Oh, he did too. Oh, pound cake.
Mm.
And that's
That'll be
to
his-
me. That's my favorite.
That'll
song.
be his name forever.
Oh yeah.
It's pound cake now. I'll never.
And he was a bigger guy,
Yeah.
so I don't fault him for seeing pound cake.
No, I
and
mean,
go,
if it looked good, I'd probably.
I might have looked at,
Yeah.
and like in the song they were talking about, he wanted to put down his Glock and cut a slice.
Yeah.
So
He's,
fucking Mama's lemon
yeah.
pound cake.
He's probably gonna make a lot of money off this.
Oh God. Oh, absolutely. Good for him. He won the case. Good for him.
Whatever. I mean, yeah. They really, I guess, should have been.
But now he's going after one of the cops. So during the court trial, or during the trial while he was on the Afro Man was on the stand, he starts talking about one of them being his brother was a pedophile, convicted, I guess, pedophile, and he has been allegations against him of having sex with underage people,
A cop?
and and giving them drugs and stuff. And he posted a video of a woman today, I think it was today or yesterday, on his Instagram page, where she's like, "I'm telling you right now, this is what I know because I was one of them."
That's big. That's big. That's a lot big.
Oh,
Hey, if he did it, fuck him. But
right. I'm just looking. But no, go.
Yeah.
Just I mean, if you haven't seen it yet, I don't know where your algorithm is because it's so good, and I've gotten so much entertainment off of it. I've enjoyed
Yeah.
every bit of it.
yeah, I heard about it because of the ticket. They were playing some of the clips from his songs. Then they played his when he was like after he had won. God bless America.
Oh, yeah.
You know, he's just talking.
Dude, that suit's so good.
Oh yeah.
I wish I could find that suit because
I'm sure
it's.
you could.
I feel like it's just like one of those. You can go online
Oh, yeah, I'm
and
sure
buy
you-
like a
I'm sure.
St. Patty's Day suit.
Oh, yeah.
Like that's just like a 4th of July suit you
Yeah,
can buy.
I'm
It
sure.
was a great suit though.
Yeah. The Texas one.
I finally mowed my yard,
Okay.
and I was like, I'm gonna do it before it gets too hot. So
Yeah.
Thursday, actually Wednesday, I come outside, go to crank my mower up, it won't start. Battery's dead. So I crank up the battery charger on there. And it's been sitting. That's close.
$129.
That's close. So I put through the battery. I was like, fuck, okay. So I go inside, and I'm kind of pissed off anyway. I'm like, I wanted to get it out of the way.
Yeah.
I was actually in the mood
Yeah,
to
there's
mow,
nothing
you know?
that sucks when you go to, and then you're like, fuck.
And And it's getting. I was letting it get a little shaggy, but there was so much that didn't need to be mowed. It was random spots,
Yeah.
so fucking dumb. So I throw the charger on there, and I'm inside playing a little Fortnite. A few hours pass, and I come back outside. No charge still, and I'm like, all right. So I let it. Day and a half. It's Thursday. I come back outside. Try to jump on that bitch to go. Nothing. I'm like, fuck, I just bought this battery like last year. Yeah, they only got like 6
Yeah.
month, whatever. I'm like, fuck, okay. Well, here's one thing I never do.
Plug in the charger.
No.
Okay.
Whenever I
You
go
should've
buy a new battery, I never take the old one with me.
Oh yeah, you can get like a
$10 core
Yeah,
charge or
yeah.
something. And so I have a graveyard of batteries because I just never take them
Start
with me.
taking them.
What do you do with them? So, like, what do you do with if you don't take your battery and get the core charge and they take it back? Now, what do I do with them? You can't throw them in the garbage.
no, you're not supposed to.
I know.
Supposed
So-
to take them somewhere where they can be disposed. Like,
I just don't know where that is.
just take them all up there and get core returns for them all.
I've got $400 in old batteries. What are you going to give me for them?
Yeah,
And they'll go, not a fucking
they
thing.
might get rid of them for you though.
That was going to be my plan. Because I mean, literally, I probably have 8 or 9 that I've just
Jesus.
I've just never. I'm just like, I'm out. I'm going to go ahead and grab one. I'm like, oh, you got the old one? Nope. Fuck.
You take them all up there and be like, hey, I got 10. What do you give me for 10 of them?
Mm-hmm. They're going to go nothing.
Will you get rid of them for me?
Mm-hmm. Well,
Sold.
that's what I want.
Yeah.
Can you just get rid of these, please? It's good times though. But I got to finally the new battery on there.
So you got it done.
Got it done. Feel better about it. You always feel better
Yeah, it
after
always,
mowing.
when it's nice and mowed and everything. And
I didn't even drink beer while mowing.
I usually don't, but
I
for
always
one,
do.
For one, I push mowing, so it's, unless I got a helmet on, like a beer dispensing helmet on.
Yeah.
It's a lot easier on a riding one.
Well, it is, but that thing vibrates so much that you're just gonna
Oh,
get
shit.
foam anyway.
Yeah.
Maybe half of it doesn't fall out, So I'm always having to hold it, but mine's a 0 turn,
So
so it's hard to. I need a helmet.
you did. Well, yes, we wearing a helmet.
But it always feels so good to mow. And then when I get done, I just go. And I could keep just riding around because I just like to ride around,
Just keep riding around on it.
But I didn't have a whole lot of gas, so now I'm on a time crunch.
You'd be like George Jones when he got pulled over drunk. He took the. You hear about that story?
Mm-mm.
The guy, he was in a fight with one of his wives. It might have been. I think he was married to Loretta Lynn, maybe, or Tammy Wynette, one of the two. And he got like drunk and was at a booth, so he drove the riding lawnmower up to the liquor store and got pulled over for like being intoxicated driving a lawnmower.
I wonder if you could. I mean,
He was driving it on the shoulder of a public road, and he was shit faced.
well, so that's more of a public and talks rather than.
Yeah, but I mean, that
like
was-
maybe it's.
he was riding one of the riding lawnmowers.
Yeah,
George,
that's fucking awesome. That's
Yeah.
a great story though,
that could have been you.
dude. I wish. There's been many times that I get done mowing, and I just still want to keep having a few beers, and I got music going on my headphones, and I just sit there and drive around. Tasha's like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, missed a few spots.
Touching it up.
Missed a few spots. I'm like, bring me another beer.
Yeah, it's always a good time. I mowed the backyard a couple of weeks ago just because it was ugly like that.
Yeah.
Now it's time to do the front yard. It's not really long, but there's some just to clean it up.
Well, the other thing I told Tasha is I want to, like, even the places where I know the sticker patches are coming up or have in the past come up, I said, I'm keeping that shit low. That doesn't mean they won't come up because sometimes they go sideways,
Yeah.
but it'll keep them from so much, I would assume. I hope.
Did you put out anything?
No, I never know when the
You
time
still
to
throw
put
out. I mean, it's getting spring, so I mean, you can still put out some.
pre-emergent.
Yeah, just to. I mean, you're supposed to put it out a little earlier, but you should be all right.
Yeah, I never think about it till it's like April.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, I should have put that shit out. Oh, it's too late. Because there's a fucking field of them right there, you know.
Hate them.
You still got them in yours?
Oh yeah.
Do you have like the tall, or do you have like the little burr
No, the
ones?
tall, mean sons of bitches.
Yeah.
The ones that are.
Dude, now I'll see them and I'll reach down and grab a handful and try to pull them out by the roots.
Yeah.
and every fucking time there's a sticker in the middle of it, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
yeah, I'll take a 5-gallon bucket and just walk around and pull them up.
Yeah, they suck. They're really hard to get rid of. That's why I bag mow and everything.
Oh, yeah, I thought about getting a bag, but you know,
Yeah, I mean,
if you don't get every one of them fucking stickers,
Yeah.
each one of those is a fucking seed, so it don't
Yeah.
matter.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta have. I mean, I've tried a different bunch. In fact, that spray he had worked the best, but you can only kind of keep them under control. Getting rid of them all is pretty. Unless you just, I'm at the point now where you'd have to like
Burn it.
dig up the whole yard and like have new grass get planted down and everything. I've kept them. They've never spread to the backyard though.
Well, I had them contained for a little bit in one area. The fucking dogs, dude.
Oh yeah,
And that's the other thing, that when the dogs go out, they just start getting them caught up,
They'll pull it all
and
over.
I'm just like, and they bring them inside, and I don't see it, and now they're on the bed, and I'll sit on or lay on one, and I'm like, whoa!
Yeah, we got them mean ones. When you step on them, they get buried.
Yeah,
It
And-
sucks.
and you know, at first it's when they dry out, that's when they become just razor sharp.
Oof.
It's the worst.
Hate them. Thanks for bringing that up.
It's the fucking worst. Well, you ruined our recording this week
Well,
because
sorry.
you did that on
I
Friday.
don't know if it ruined it because we're getting
Well-
it done right now, one day later.
Jesse said, well, I can't be there. Thanks, Blake. In fact, I said, I can't be there, but he was out working
Yeah.
calves all day. He went to the Houston
Yeah.
stock show.
Yeah, look like they got to see Cole Wetzel over
Yeah.
there and
But
Paul Wall come out.
Yeah. Did you see? You know, I want him to talk about whatever. But I saw excuse me. I saw the news story
Oh, yeah,
that they were shutting it down early because it got apparently
yeah.
real ghetto down there.
Yeah.
People were fighting, and then all of a sudden they started doing a dress code. Like a day later, there was a dress code, and if you weren't dressed correctly, you were gone, or you couldn't come in. Whatever.
Yeah. I get it.
Yeah, you can't just act right.
No, just, yeah, come on.
I mean, and I don't care who you know. You just
Grow up.
can't act right.
Grow up.
Yeah, grow
Act
up.
like a fucking adult.
Well, that's the problem. I don't know if it's probably not the adults, but even then, act like a regular ass person.
Yeah.
Can you not just be a civilized person?
No. Some people can't. Like, we've known plenty of people that will never, like, grow up or always go to constant scene or something, but,
Blake.
yep. Yep. Well, sorry, I had to go to put
Fancy
my
boy.
tuxedo on and
Dude, when you said how fancy it was going to be, I was like, yeah, no way. I'm out.
like I said, it wasn't too bad. Like I said, most of the people were like, more than half of them were starch jeans, cowboy boots, cowboy hat type of money, but still had money, you know. So it wasn't, but it was a little,
Suits?
not a lot of suit, but a lot of like the starch jeans button up with the sport
Sport coat,
jacket on,
yeah.
and the cowboy hat. So I mean,
Did you wear yours?
I had starch jeans and a button-up shirt, but no, I wasn't wearing it. I was like, I ain't wearing a jacket.
No jacket. It's way too fucking hot. And no cowboy hat. Way too fucking hot.
Yeah, even though I don't even have one anymore. I went out. I saw a lot of the guys wearing straw ones because it was hot, and I was like, I need to just get a straw one.
So that's the one thing I don't have. I have a black one, a
Yeah.
black felt, a brown felt. I used to have a straw hat.
Yeah.
It's so old and shitty that I don't have one anymore. Except I did buy one of those ones that has like the giant brim on there that I would use when I was mowing. But now it's kind of wonky, like the way it sits.
Palm leaf one or something.
Yeah. And so I need to get me a new one.
Yeah, just a nice little straw. I mean, you can get it. You don't have to spend a lot of money on it. I think they got some at the boot barn and stuff.
Yeah, I haven't even been in there yet.
You can go get you one like Brett Michaels used to wear. from Poison.
Oh, the ones that's all rolled up. Dude, it's like 1999, early 2000.
Get you one of them.
Dude, and I did have one. And it might have been the douchiest fucking thing that a guy could wear.
Remember, he'd wear them all the time.
Oh, yeah. I've got a picture somewhere of me in that fucking hat.
Yeah,
I went to a concert. I won tickets off the radio for I Gotta Get Through This. I Gotta Get Through This. Was that Daniel Bedingfield?
No, I know what song
I think it's Daniel because Natasha Bedingfield's brother, Daniel Bedingfield. I think that's brother. Anyway,
brother.
but I won tickets on the radio to his concert. And then I kept calling and winning, but I was giving like other people's names and information. Because, dude,
just want
like I couldn't not call in and win. There was like 1 week where I was just every time I'd hear it on the radio.
You're the only one calling it. Yeah.
Probably. But it was Kiss FM.
Yeah.
So I imagine they've got a lot of people. But maybe
You would think.
the concert.
Yeah.
And it ended up being like in a movie theater. You know, so
how
not
many tickets did you get total?
like 10 or 12. So, they came in twos.
Yeah.
And so we all went. We all, rode car. I think Richie was there with us. I don't remember if Sean went, but I know Richie was there.
Well, Richie will listen, so let us know, Richie. Were you there?
Yeah, Richie. Oh, yeah, because we got lost. That was before.
Yeah, when he actually had to use real maps.
So, no, it was. So somebody had printed off like
MapQuest.
MapQuest.
Yeah.
Where it's all the pages and it tells you. Well, when you don't have somebody as your navigator that's very good, Tasha, we got lost. And so I don't know how we figured out but we ended up getting there because it was like North Dallas.
Ooh.
Way the fuck over there. And dude, I was
You had your hat on, huh?
button down shirt, the long sleeve rolled all the way up, but buttoned down to like, down to about right between my boobs, and just regular ass like.
Did you have a gold chain on or anything?
No, baggy jeans, and I had boots on, and then I had the douchiest and I'll find the picture.
I can picture it right now.
It is the douchiest. Like,
I bet you thought you looked fucking good.
Dude, but back then, like, you were like, this is the fucking shit, dude. Look how hot I am. Oof.
Yeah, you need
I look at that picture and I go, fucking
need to find
douche.
that picture.
I think it was on Facebook. I'll have to look. But no, so I did that. I called into, I want to say it was 97.1 The Eagle, because it's not the
Russ
Eagle nowadays, is it?
I think it's still called the Eagle, but
it's not rock.
No, it still is.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
But that was like Russ Martin and all. Yeah.
Yeah, Russ Martin back.
J.D. Ryan.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I won. I called in and like it was like, call in now and you're the 10th caller and whatever, you win this. So I remember them telling me that I won an autographed something. And it's in here.
Autographed sword.
No.
With
what?
what's this? Randy
Jackson.
Autograph.
So I was like, okay. So I get up there and they give me like a prize pack that has just like some Eagle swag in there. And so Tosh and I drove all the way to Dallas. He had to go all the way there. They wouldn't mail it to you to get, and it's just like a little plastic bag full of swag. And I'm like, so we walk out the door and I go,
I thought it was kind of
Tasha, they said autograph something. So I turned back around and I go, I think I won something that was autographed. And they were like, let's look. And I won an autographed guitar. And it had All American Rejects, a band named Ozomotley, which you may not know that band, but they were in a movie.
Were they like a one-hit wonder?
No, they were just, I mean, there's like 700 people in the band. And I don't know any of their songs.
Ozomotley.
It was All American Rejects, Ozomotley. What was another band kind of with All American Rejects back then? There's 3 or 4 bands that signed it, and they're all. I'll show it to you. It's somewhere in here, wrapped in one of these things. It's a black one. Yeah, no.
Is that them?
So that's like 6 guys. The autograph of Ozomotley takes up 90% of the guitar, and the other 2 bands, All American Rejects, and I can't remember who the other one is, takes up the rest of it. So I ended up, they're like
Bare Naked Lady.
Yeah, somewhere around there. And so they're like, oh yeah, you won this autographed guitar, and I was like,
you were fixing to leave before
you would. But I was like, that's not right. And then like they had given away like autographed.
You still got it. It's probably worth so much money.
Oh yeah, just all the money in the world.
It's probably worth like $20
at least. And it's not like a
it's probably a real nice guitar.
Oh yeah, it's
like that Twisted Tea guitar.
Yeah, it's something like that. It's like it's a brand no one's ever heard of. Yeah.
And y'all drove all the way over there to get it.
Well, I mean,
you're thinking,
Dude, I got some
you probably
autographs
had your
from
fucking hat on when you picked that up too.
I got autographs from bands I listen to.
Like,
Love
ma'am?
it. Yeah, yeah, I had that hat on.
Thank you. Wife beater and the. I know you used to have one. It was kind of like the metal necklace that was kind of tight.
The choker chain?
I thought I remembered you seeing
No,
you wearing something like that
never,
before. Maybe I did a
never.
shell necklace.
I did have a
I
shell
had a shell
necklace.
necklace. The
Yeah.
white shell ones.
Yeah.
You know, that was big.
Yeah. I probably had a shell necklace on in that picture. The one that I was
I'm
talking
sure
about.
you did. Just to
I was
complete
douching it out, dude.
Just
It
complete
was
it.
so bad.
look at there.
Yeah.
3 wasps up there.
It was more over that way. Yeah, dude, I was douching it out,
You got this somewhere.
and
We're
I
getting
keep
this going.
every time I look at it, I go, "Fuck, what are you doing?"
We all had moments.
Hey,
like
Tasha
that.
stayed with me though; she enjoyed it.
Well, Tasha. I don't know if it says good for you or just makes her look worse. I don't know what's worse, you wearing that or
Her being
her,
okay that
her
I wore
staying
it.
with you.
The concert was fine. It was
Yeah,
like
I
I
mean,
said, it was just like in a
Like I
movie
said, hey,
theater.
it's free tickets and you got to go hang out with friends and
I wasn't old enough to drink yet,
yeah.
so I
So
couldn't.
that
I
didn't
think I was
matter.
like, well, no, I was. If Tasha was with me, was Tasha with me?
Uh
That may have been before Tasha.
oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, sorry, Tasha.
I don't remember.
He just went with just dudes,
Mhm.
and that's why you had that outfit on.
Right.
It's just bros. It was
Right.
a bro trip.
When I was umping today, I'd gone from one game to the other on 2 different fields, and dude, it was hot, and so I just I didn't take it off. I just unbuckled everything under my clothes,
Oof.
and so now I do the plate meeting, talk to everybody, and now I'm just trying to rebuckle. So I had to take my shirt off so I could get to rebuckle my chest protector. And as soon as I did, somebody goes, "Whoa, looking good!" Talking to the kid, as they said his name, whatever his name was.
You thought,
And I went, "Thanks." And she goes, "Oh, you too." And I go, "Listen, I don't get that a lot when I'm out of here, and I appreciate it." I go, "But I really," there was her husband was sitting next to him. Said, "I really appreciate it when it comes from a handsome man like this." Dude, and he started laughing his ass off.
God.
Oh, shit.
See, you're just putting the charm on there, but helping the kiddies out, giving the
Hey,
men some.
Trick Daddy love the
There you
kids.
go, trick day, a lot of kids. So me and Chas watched a couple. I told you, I think, on St. Patty's Day that we watched a couple of crime things on Hulu.
Yeah, we haven't started them yet.
We watched it's like the real Scream murders that happened like, I think it was like around 2006, where these 2 boys, they were obsessed with horror
Which
movies.
I didn't know
and
was a thing.
They're obsessed with horror movies and kind of got their inspiration from like Scream on we're going to make our own horror film and decided to just kill one of their classmates. And it's pretty wild, that one. And then we watched another one about like these 3 girls that were best friends, and geez, I don't want to ruin it if nobody knows the story. And one of them goes missing. Out of the 3, they're a real tight group, and one of them goes missing, and she's gone for a while, and then they finally find like she got murdered, and
All hell ensues.
yeah, that's
What's that one called?
Let me look and see.
Because the other one was the Scream.
Real Scream Murders is what.
And that was only like 3 or 4 episodes.
I think they're both about 4, and they're both about 45 minutes to an hour long, both of them.
That's fine.
But so just kind of friends like these. It was that was the other one.
Oh, wow.
So
okay.
that one we watched, and then so we watched.
And
both
those are
of
both on Hulu, right?
Yeah, both
okay.
on Hulu. So if y'all like if you like watching those crime scene things, check them out. Those are both pretty. You're like, damn.
Have you, little crime and weird shit in court? Do you know who Corey Richins is? It's a woman, Corey Richins.
Corey Richins.
Her husband, I don't know if it says his name right here. Anyway, Eric Richins. 2022, he died of a fentanyl overdose.
Okay.
Do you know anything about that?
I don't think so.
So he dies of a fentanyl overdose. And I think they're not doing like a crime documentary, but like 2020 or Dateline's doing a story on it or
60
something.
minutes or something.
So her husband dies, fentanyl overdose, and at first they're like, "Oh, he just overdosed on fentanyl," and so they have a couple kids, and so now her and her kids are trying to move through life, losing her husband, losing the dad. So she ends up writing a children's book, teaching children how to cope with things.
Okay.
But all of her friends are like, "You're not
acting as upset as you should.
You're
be
not
with
acting
your
as though,
husband dying.
as though you're a widow. Like you're acting like everything's fine.
Like he just left.
Right." And so eventually she gets charged with his murder. And this just happened this week, and ended up being convicted of. But all these people started coming out going, "Yeah, she was buying fucking street drugs, having their maid or their whatever, nanny or whatever, go buy the shit for her."
So she was just trying to kill him.
And so she put it in his drink and killed him. Just convicted of it.
That's why I don't take no drinks from Chas. I open everything myself.
Yeah.
Don't take any open containers,
I'll take
fellas.
one.
Let me open this for you.
Yeah, please do. Don't worry about that white powder you're putting in it, though. Yeah, no, and I went, fuck, dude. And, and they always say when something happens, when someone's murdered, you look to the people closest to them first.
Oh, yeah, anytime when it's somebody dies and they're married, they always look at the spouse. Nowadays.
Right, or girlfriend.
They always investigate them first because
right.
they get the most access to them and all that stuff.
Right. And she was just acting like, "No, he died. He overdosed. I don't know. Fentanyl. What is that? What is it? I don't even know what that is." And they finally ended up convicting her. But she was on Good Morning America peddling that book. And it was so...
People are crazy.
So weird, isn't it?
It's like that one guy, I can't remember what his name was, but the one that killed his wife and kids and put them in those barrels and shit. I mean, that's fucking crazy. Thing killing.
Which one was it where they? Didn't he killed his kids and put them out in the oil field thing? Oh yeah.
And then he ended up killing her too. And then that one dude, the one that was the famous one that.
Is that with the Asian girl in the elevator one?
No, this one was he killed his pregnant wife and hid her for a long time, and it was on the news and everything, trying to find her, all this stuff. And he was come to find out, he was he had a whole nother side life where he's dating a different chick in a different town, and that was a big famous one. That was the one that kind of.
You remember the one I'm talking about, though, right?
Yes.
The Asian girl in the elevator where she looked like she was freaked out, but also maybe messed up.
She's and then they found her in
the fucking water tower.
The water to the people, right?
The water tower that feeds the fucking building. Ugh. Fuck that, dude.
Yeah, they still don't know what happened to her. They never will.
Well, that was back on Skid Row, right?
Well, that hotel.
When all that shit was going on.
In that hotel was the Night Stalker, whatever. He took some of his victims there.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, because they had one on him, too. On just the Night Stalker.
I watched that one. That one was pretty good.
That one was good, too.
That was on Netflix, I think. That one was pretty good, where it's I
think it was called Night Stalker?
Yeah, maybe. But, yeah, we like watching all that fucked up shit, so...
Well, and then a lot of it's the spouse and stuff like that. We see that shit, and I'll look at Tasha, and I'll go, "Don't you fucking think about it."
Well, we were so excited when they brought back Unsolved Mysteries to Netflix,
Dude, that's one that I was scared of that just for the theme song in the morning.
And they kept the theme song, but
in the morning when we were younger.
They amped it up a little bit, so it's even more intense. Oh. And at the very end, it shows the silhouette of what's his name, because he's passed away. But did you watch any of those when they came on Netflix? They have there's 5 seasons or 5 volumes now.
Because that. What was his name? The guy that was the original host of it.
Had that trench coat on, and maybe you can help solve the next Unsolved Mysteries.
No, maybe I'm thinking of somebody. I thought it was.
He was also
the brown-haired guy.
He had
his kid was murdered or something.
No, that was the guy that America's Most Wanted was.
Oh, okay. I remember the trench coat, but I was like, that doesn't sound like.
I remember he was an actor. Like the only movie I can think of he was in was Airplane, and he's the one that's talking to the guy trying to fly the plane. Robert Stack.
Let me see what he looks like.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, I know.
So he passed away, of
Yeah,
course.
it's
But
scary look too.
so at the end of that new one, like they go through it's the music, but it's more intense, and then at the very end it's doing dun 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 dun, dun and you see his like silhouette, like and then it's like one of the coolest intros. You need to watch it because there's probably 40 or 50 episodes.
No shit.
Yeah, because they did like 5 volumes or something. You need to go check it out. Me and Chance watched them.
Yeah,
all.
I mean, it's all. I mean, it's kind of what we're watching anyway.
But I mean,
know?
there's crimes, but every now and then they'd have like a UFO one, or they'd have like a ghost one or something. So they got
the worst fucking one we watched that blew my fucking mind. I don't know if you told me about it, but I think you did.
Staircase.
No, that one was going too. No, the unknown number.
Yeah.
The fucking twist at the end of that one, and I went.
I forgot about that one.
Oh my! The girl was getting
the
girl was getting bullied over text message.
Mom
and her fucking.
I love watching the videos of the reactions.
I knew that bitch.
I knew that.
Look at her face.
That one dude says like John Elway because he got those teeth. Yeah, that was a crazy one. Me and Chess watched that, and Chess knew before, so she was videotaping me and Audrey's reactions.
Oh shit!
So you don't see me, you see Audrey, but you hear me go, "What the fuck?" Like what the?
So Tosh and I, we didn't know we were watching it together. We'd never like.
Yeah.
I think you told us about it.
Yeah, because Chance,
or maybe chat, whatever.
Yeah.
And we
It's
both
wild.
went.
I
Are
love the
you
ones-
fucking kidding me?
I love the ones that have like when you don't see it coming, like you're like, never really used to think the girl's mother
is bullying her,
calling her a whore and all these things, and she's obsessed with her boyfriend, like weirdly.
and then her fucking excuse
And then when
was
she's trying to defend herself,
someone else was doing it, and I just
Yeah.
took it over. Bitch, get
No.
out of here!
yeah. That,
Fucking ugh.
and then you feel kind of sorry for the daughter because it's her mom, so she still wants to have a relationship with her mom. But I'm like, so you just
That was the other weird
just
part
stay
about
the
it.
fuck away from
And when the dad came
yeah,
home,
God, can you imagine finding out?
he's like, "You need to get out of here." No, I gotta stay with my daughter. No,
I'd be
you
like-
get the
I'd be
fuck
like,
out of
yeah.
this house,
I told Chess, I said, I'd have clotheslined
dude.
you.
If those cops weren't there,
He
It would've been-
He might have.
he
But
might have
that
been-
one's. If you ain't watched that one, too bad. If we spoiled it for
no,
you, because
watch
that's been
that
out for a while.
motherfucker anyway. God, it's so unknown number.
Yeah, I think it's what.
I think it's what it's called,
Yeah.
but it's on Netflix
Yeah.
or whatever it's on.
John Elway.
Dude,
Okay.
but the reaction videos,
Yeah,
you're
they're
right,
great.
are the fucking
They're
best.
great.
God, it's so good.
Yeah,
But that's one of our favorite things.
Yeah.
So me and Tasha, reality shows and those kind of
I think the only thing we watch
crime
together
documentaries.
are like the. Because like I said, all those ones, the staircase, the keepers, that what kind of started the whole thing was that what was the one that started the whole thing? The one that got accused of murder and then got acquitted. and-
American
what was that
Murder,
called? Maybe
Making a Murder.
Yeah, that was kind of what
The
started.
James Avery one.
that kind of started.
Did you watch the number 2 of that?
Yeah, it wasn't as good, but
Yeah.
it's like they turned him into a criminal.
Do you think he did it?
That's the second one.
Well, just based off the first one that you watched. Do you
Well, the
think he
first
did it?
one, there's enough for reasonable doubt, which you're supposed to be.
Right. It's got to be
But
beyond a reasonable
do I-
doubt. Reasonable
I thi-
doubt.
Well, I think I have to go back and remember, but I think because me and Chas were both talking like at the end, I was like, of course, the first murder he didn't do, he got acquitted. The second
Right.
murder, I was telling Chas, I said, do I think the cops fucked with stuff? Yes, definitely. Did they plant evidence?
Mhm.
Yes. Did he do it? Yeah, he did it. He did it, but they did fuck with it.
But also Brennan, his
He
nephew.
just used that fucking kid.
That
poor
kid-
dumb
and he's
kid.
in jail.
He was so when they were showing those when they were
young,
playing back
yes.
those when they were playing back his mom talking to him at the jail. when
Oh
he's-
yeah. I don't
he just was
know.
clueless. That dude just
Well, just even the interviews with the cops.
no, he was just
where there he was like, we went and got ice cream, and they were like, no, at the house. What did you? We chopped her up.
yeah.
And
I mean, he's
they're
not-
like, well, what did you do with the parts of her body? Buried them. Well, didn't you say something about a fire? I don't know, I guess. So what did you do with the fire? We burned her? Because they found bones like in the fire
Like I
or
said,
whatever?
he was not
I'm
a smart kid apparently, and
no.
then this dude just took advantage of him. You almost feel sorry for him because he probably didn't really do anything besides help this guy
Yeah,
dispose of the
so
body,
it- yeah,
help his
if-
uncle.
if they did, he was just a guy that his uncle knew he could
A
manipulate.
15-year-old dumb kid that
And
really dumb.
Yeah, special ed, very, I mean.
And so you kind of felt sorry for him, but and I told Jess this is kind of like the perfect example of prison turning a normal person into like a
criminal.
because he got arrested for that murder. He was in jail how long? 20 years.
Yep.
Something? And he was young when he went in. Like I think he was
Yeah, I don't
30
remember.
maybe or something.
Yeah, and he gets out and he's 49,
And-
50.
And he's prison being him that long. They might have turned him in, and that law enforcement thing. There's some shady fuckers. They were definitely doing some shit.
Oh, yeah.
But you
They
could tell
were
they-
shady as fuck.
Yeah, they were planting. They were planting.
They
blood
planted the
into
keys, and they
Like I
did
said-
something with the blood
Like I said, did he
files.
do it? Probably.
Yeah. And I just kind of went, listen, now, I think, though, the documentary painted it the way they wanted.
Yeah, you never know.
They wanted you to
Yeah.
leave. They wanted to leave the viewer
And it's better that way.
unknown.
Like, you can.
And so they did a
yeah.
good job. Like with me, they did a great job because I'm like, there's a reasonable doubt
But yeah,
based off
like
of
I said,
this.
if you're on the jury, you have to be 100. Like you're supposed to be 100% certain if you're going to say guilty.
Right.
If you have any kind of doubt, you have to say not guilty because it.
Well, then that jury room too, though. I mean, it could get pretty
Yeah.
heated.
Oh yeah,
and
especially if some people are in there that really don't give a shit and they just want to be done, so they get on with their lives. So they're just going to go with the. At first, if it's like 6-6, okay, we're redoing it. They're just going to go with like.
Well, you've watched the old movie 12 Angry Men. I
Yeah.
think they redid it too.
Oh yeah,
But we watched, I watched
yeah,
the
they were
older
good.
one at first.
Yeah, the black and white one.
Yeah.
that had is that Peter Fonda in that
Yep.
one? And then the newer one was Jack Lemmon. Or
Yep.
whatever. They were both good,
They were really good.
and it makes you see how they were also certain, except for that one guy.
Yeah.
He was like, "What if?" There's like, "What if there is a?" And then he ends up like just slowly one at a time. And you had that one guy that just wanted to get out of there because he had tickets to the baseball
Yeah.
game. I just want to get out of here. And I think in the new one that was played by Belushi.
Mm-hmm.
But they're both good. If you ain't watched them, watch the original. And then
12
watch
Angry
the-
Men, yeah.
Yeah. But it kind of shows you how he swayed. He was the only guy.
The only one with the doubt and swayed the 12 Angry Men.
And he was
yeah.
right.
Have you ever been on a jury? You ever served in a jury?
I never got to. I got close.
You've been called?
I got close. I've been called many times and got close a couple of times. I always wanted to. I like the criminal world.
Right.
Like, I took criminal justice classes in school. It would always interest me. So I always am. Like some people are like, I got jury duty. I'm like,
I love it. I
cool.
wish I
now,
could
I've
get
never
it
got
all the
called
time.
to like the federal one in like Fort Worth.
I
or
want to do
anything.
that, but I heard those are the cases you don't want to. I'm like, no, I
Well,
want to.
Chess had to do one and
That's where you have to go over there like every
Every
Tuesday
day.
or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, every day?
she did it like, because that was like she did it like every day for like the week.
Jesus.
And it was a child pornography case. So I mean,
Mm.
but no, I've got called to. I've never got picked though. I always wanted to.
I've only been called 3 times. Well, 4 times. One of the times was Mineral Wells.
Yeah,
and
Chess got one of them.
and they just like they were like, don't even show up.
Yeah.
I guess they
yeah we
played
have
out the
plenty.
case or something.
Yeah,
One of the times I showed up, and during the voir dire where
yeah,
they pled out
yeah.
right
Usually
before then or something.
all the ones I've been to, besides like 2 of them, they plead before. Like all of a sudden they're like, okay,
Yeah.
we can't, we gotta plea, so
Yeah.
y'all can go.
One I didn't get picked at all, but one I did get picked. And when I got picked, they were like, my number, when you go sit down, my number was 37. They're like, number 37? And I'm like, let's fucking,
Yeah,
like, because I was so excited.
probably saw that
and
on
that
your
was
face.
my first time.
Yeah,
First time being called, I was like, let's fucking go. And I didn't know anybody,
yeah.
I knew one of the officers, and it was real weird because they, like the undercover officers, I guess, were just like walked in the courtroom, and I'm like, hey, what's up, Mike? And he's like, hey.
He's like, shut up.
Yeah, he was like, hey, you know. I was like, oh, I thought he was there for jury duty.
Yeah.
And he was just one of the other
He's being a
undercover
witness.
guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. And anyway, so no, that was the one I was kicked off of. But nonetheless, when I saw him, I was kicked off that one, or not
Yeah,
picked.
because you.
But the one I was picked, I didn't know anybody, and so they called me up there. I'm like, oh, let's fucking go. They're like, report tomorrow, 8:00, and I'm like, oh yeah, and I'm dressed up. I'm fucking dressed to the nines every time I go to court.
You get all
Like,
dressed
I just want to be professional, and I don't want to go in there with any biases.
Yeah, I'm gonna go in there just like you're supposed to
and listen.
listen
You
to
know,
all the evidence.
and so it's a aggravated assault, aggravated kidnapping. Guy robs the movie theater
In Mineral Wells.
in Mineral Wells.
Okay, can't remember that
Takes the girl. So that the aggravated kidnapping.
because he took her from the premises.
He took her there and he put her and locked her in the office.
Yeah.
Anyway, so he aggravated kidnapping, aggravated assault. He takes the lady that was working. I guess I assume there was only one.
Anytime you go there,
girl.
there's about two people.
Well, there was
usually.
only one. Yeah, but anytime that's what I always thought. There was two
Yeah,
people.
there usually is.
But it was like closing up.
Maybe she
She was like the whatever. Shoves her in the gunpoint. Shoves her in the office. He robs the place or whatever.
Sure got a whole bunch of money.
So all in
All the
popcorn and candy.
He probably
Yeah.
took all that shit too. I bet he's filled up a trash bag full. It's
Right.
closing. There's no popcorn left.
Yeah. All the butter. He just
Should've
pours all the butter.
stopped and popped. He waited.
And so, like, he came in through the back door and whatever. And I'll have to remember. I'm going to tell half the story wrong. Somehow he went from there and he gets caught on the base, like over by, the back road to the base.
Mhm.
So he gets caught over in those abandoned old houses there, right?
Crack houses.
Yeah,
Yeah.
them old little
Ones we always
rundown.
called-
Yeah, that's where he gets caught. He says it's not him, had nothing to do with it, whatever, blah blah blah. And so, in the time where this happened, they got the call and they get him. It's like 10 minutes, and I'm like, okay, because somebody had like spotted the car that he took off in and like followed it, and they were like on the phone with the police going,
Okay.
hey, here's where it's at. No, it's not me, I was never there, blah blah blah. And so we're doing it anyway. So the whole trial happens. We go into deliberation now.
Now you're like, all right.
Yeah, now this is like, wow, 12 Angry Men, I love it. Yeah. And you can ask for, let me see evidence,
Oh yeah, you can ask for whatever.
gloves, gun, all this shit that they had for evidence. I had two old ladies. And they were like, well, I'd have to see him wearing gloves and holding the gun because I don't know that you could do that. And I'm like,
So they're questioning everything.
right. And so you have to write out a note. I want to see the gloves. I want to see the gun. I want to see. And so after the second note, the bailiff goes, here's everything.
Yeah, here's all the evidence.
Here's all the. It was
Yeah,
one
it's not
little
a
box.
lot.
Here's all
Take
the
it all.
evidence. And so the old ladies were putting the gloves on and blah blah blah. They're like, well, I don't know that he could get from the movie theater over there in 5 minutes or 10 minutes or whatever it was.
In a car?
Well, and I go, well, ma'am, if I may interject, just a second.
Oh, you're even speaking more.
Yeah, I go, I live on Brazos Drive, which is right behind
Mhm.
the movie theater. And I work on the base. And that's the route I drive every
day.
fucking day. I go, and it takes me 10 minutes to get from my house to my job. I go,
So it's
completely
feasible.
feasible
Yeah.
that he could be there in 10 minutes. Whatever that time frame was. I think it was 10 minutes.
And he may have been probably exceeding the speed limit a little bit.
Right.
When he probably, not maybe through town to draw attention, but I bet you when he got on that fucking side road to go to the base, he was probably hauling ass.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And
Weird place to go, though.
and they're like, well, how do you know that? And I go, ma'am, I just told you. I live, 4 blocks behind the movie theater. And while he's going on that side of I turned south to go back
Yeah.
to where I work. I go, so, yes, I'm further from the movie theater, but I'm further from where he was caught. I go, and I can get there in 10 minutes, easy.
Yeah,
Every morning
probably-
and every day I do
Probably
it.
faster,
Right.
depending on traffic.
Right. Well, there's no traffic on
Yeah.
those back roads, Anyway, but I'm like, so I do it every day. So I know that route. Been
Yeah.
there.
He can exactly do it.
Yeah, I literally can exactly
Like,
do
no
it.
doubt.
And it wasn't a whole lot of,
Yeah, a little bit back.
45 minute little back and forth. And those old ladies go, yeah, he did it. Well, there was no way
that's
that he
what
didn't.
you're supposed to
yeah.
do. You
Well, we
deliberate.
talked, yeah.
If you got some questions, and if somebody has a pretty good, like how
And
you
there
did,
was other things,
Yeah.
but that were questioned
like,
about.
glove don't it fit?
You must have quit.
I want to see him put the glove on.
Yeah.
Stand on one leg.
They were trying to do some
Yeah.
OJ.
They just
Yeah.
wanted-
And anyway, so we ended up finding them guilty of both charges. And then they were like, you can stay for the sentencing or you can leave. And we all chose. I was the foreman also, by the way.
of course.
I was voted the
course you
foreman.
were.
And I was so excited to be the foreman.
Yeah. We, the jury.
So I got to read it out,
Yeah.
And then they wanted to poll the jury. And then we all said yes. And so now it's sentencing. We all decided to stay. And he gets up on court on the stand
I want to get
to defend himself, dude, and he just starts
put it on.
alligator tears, fake
Oh, yeah,
crying.
he's just trying.
I didn't do it. It wasn't me. Blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, no, you fucking did it, there, dude. You
Let's see
fucking.
what this judge
Yeah,
says.
dude, it was. But it's just like you see in like on TV where they're like, when we read the verdict, I don't want any outburst.
Yeah,
You will be, you will be taken out of court, or if you act up too much, you'll be taken into
Could be found in
custody.
contempt and
Yeah.
get the good fine to you.
Yeah, but he had a terrible defense attorney too.
Well, most of them are.
This guy,
They're not going to afford it,
right?
so they're going to get
the
court
public defender.
appointed, That's,
He was literally, he may have been 87 years old.
Okay, so I know what you're talking about.
Didn't real tall, skinny guy.
White hair.
Yeah, didn't
Yeah.
really
I know what you're talking about because
do a whole lot of defense.
when would this probably take place? What year do you think?
Fuck, I was probably 20, 21.
So probably like 2003-ish, something like two.
20, probably 2000, 2001, 2002,
perfect.
somewhere around
So-
there.
You might remember when there was a drive-by pull on some people.
Yeah.
I had to go to every one of the trials to be
Oh,
a
yeah.
key witness because I was the only one that got hit.
Oh god. Oh yeah. You got
So I had to. They
you
wanted
got hit.
Well, they wanted me there. I was the only one that took a pellet to the face, from that shotgun. So even though I wasn't there the night before that the altercation that had started that caused all this,
Mhm.
I never really saw anything because I was
'Cause you
turned
got
like
shot.
yeah. So, but they wanted me there because
Dude, you're like 50 Cent
yeah.
or
Five shots-
Tupac.
5 shots couldn't drop. I took it in
Well, not
smile.
like Tupac.
Yeah. But so they wanted me there just because I had got. They wanted the prosecution wanted the victim, right?
Mhm.
One of the, even though I just got. I wish it had left a good scar. I tried to.
Dude, you tried to make it
I was
scar.
like, come on. But anyway, that.
Did you bleed?
Oh yeah, that's how I
A
knew.
little bit, or
It was pretty good. I mean, it wasn't like murder scene, but when it happened, I was like, what the hell was that? Like a loud bang, and I felt something, and I went like this, and there's blood, and I was like, what
I've been
the-
shot.
Well, I mean, like, what the? I didn't know what was going on, but that guy you were talking about, he was
the public defender.
for each one of them guys that when they're
Oh shit.
because there was
He was not good.
because there were 4 of them. 2 of them we knew. They were in school with us. One of
Yeah.
them was a younger kid. I only remember 3, but I thought there were 4. But there might have just been 3. Both of them were guys my age, so I knew who they were.
Mm-hmm.
The third one was like a 15-year-old kid that was with them, and I guarantee you, he didn't.
How old were you when this happened?
A senior year.
Okay.
So, you could tell that because he was the one supposedly he confessed to being the trigger man or whatever.
Mhm.
But I was like, "There's no fucking way that 15-year-old kid." Those other 2 older ones convinced him to say was
Right.
because he'd get like a lighter sentence. Because
Right. Juvenile, yeah.
I remember one was the first one, and then when we had the kids, he was terrified. Like I almost felt sorry for him. Like he was a 15-year-old kid.
So what did they get charged with?
Attempted murder, but in
Aggravated?
in Texas, it's aggravated assault with a deadly weapon.
Yeah.
And then they tried to destroy the shotgun. They tried to burn it on the side of the
Oh,
road.
now it's
So that's
tampering with evidence. Oh,
So,
fuck.
Yeah, so like I said, the kid, I felt almost sorry for him because I didn't know who he was, and he was he was terrified, just terrified. But he was, they all got, and then one of them was already in the county jail for something else. So they just walked. There wasn't even like a court thing. They just walked him over there
Oh, shit.
in his jumpsuit with chains, and we were in the same room, and with the lawyers and the judge, and kind of went through like what he was going to get sentence added to, like what I mean. It was kind of.
So what did they get? Like how much time did they get? What was their sentencing? Do you remember?
I remember the kid got sent to juvie because he was 15. But I can't remember how long they got. Like I said, 2 of them were already in trouble for something else. The 2 ones, by the time, you know how long it takes to get.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, that Afroman was 2 years or 4 years.
But I remember even thinking it was kind of because our lawyer was, they kind of coach you up and say, "Here's what we're going to do when you take the stand," blah blah. And I had to go all, I had to do that like 3 times. So by the 3rd time, I was like a professional. And all I'm doing is saying what I know, what I don't know.
So you went to the stand?
Yeah, I was a witness. I had to get in the stand, say the oath, go through the whole bullshit.
Could you tell us your name, please?
Yeah.
How old are you?
Yeah, but blah blah, and then they'll go through. Like I said, the prosecutor would use me as telling the story of that night, what we did, blah blah. We went driving around, blah blah, everything that happened, and then the prosecutor, his whole thing was, he was trying to go with so 2 of my friends, I won't say any names, but if you know, 2 of my friends, like the night before, had got into it with 2 of them.
Okay.
And one of them beat the living shit out of all of them. Like
one of your friends
beat the crap out.
Okay.
So then they came to retaliate, and they knew we always hung out at a certain friend's house.
Mm-hmm.
So they came in retaliation.
So I could have
been
there.
Easily.
Because I know exactly. Yeah, I could have been there.
No, they came to retaliate for that. The 2 friends that were there weren't even there that night.
So were the other 2 friends called in for any of this?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they had to go because they were
deposed. Yeah.
Yeah, they were part of the. So they were trying to run with the defendant. He didn't have a lot, but he was trying to run with. These boys were scared for their lives from us or from.
And then not 24 hours later. Yeah.
And then the prosecutor's like they drove around the neighborhood for hours waiting for us to get there. Like they had been driving, waiting.
Yeah.
They took 2 shots. Luckily, they were just using a bird
shot. Yeah.
So, because buckshot could have, because they shot and hit that tree.
Yep.
And then they shot and hit the front of another guy's truck, and the ricochets. I was standing right. We had just got there.
Gosh damn.
And there was a lot of people.
And what's
there.
funny is, I didn't know that happened.
Yeah.
And I've been.
There was a lot
around there.
There was
all the fucking
There was
time.
a lot of people. There was probably at least 10 people there.
No shit.
Yeah, because it was like a Friday night or something.
Everybody hit the ground?
Yeah, like it was kind of chaos because nobody knew what the hell was going on.
Was it like the movie Friday? Lights off and they drive by slow?
I never saw them. Like I said, because you know how the house is. So
yeah.
The truck I was in, we had just been cruising around town. We were in the back of like the truck and everything. And so we had just like pulled up. His truck was facing that road.
Yeah.
We had jumped out. I jumped out of the back. I'm standing next to the truck. That's why the ricochet got me talking to people here.
Yeah.
I never even saw anything because boom. I don't even remember hearing a first shot. Is what's weird. But the first shot's the one that hit the tree. Second shot, but they did, I guess, pretty fast. But
so they must have been coming.
They were coming from like
west to east. From football field to...
No, they were coming the other way.
Well, then how'd they hit the fucking tree first?
Because that tree was like... So they were coming from like towards the So that tree's here. The driveway's here.
Oh, he had that other tree though. And
The other.
okay.
The
So
main
they hit
driveway.
the other one. Okay.
The main driveway.
Yeah.
Only. We always parked over here.
Oh, okay.
So they hit this, this tree and then boom.
Oh, okay.
So I never saw anything. Boom, felt. I was like, what the? And I was like, what the hell is this? I think I might even fell down.
Anybody? Oh God.
Well, I mean, I don't remember if I went to the ground or I was but I was like, what the? And then my cousin jumps on me like he's going to save me. I'm like, get off me.
I got you.
And then I remember by the time we got to the
But that's awesome that he did that.
Yeah, after they were driving by, gone. So we didn't know if they were coming back.
Uh-huh.
Making another run
right.
or what. So a lot of people ran inside the house.
Mm-hmm.
I think some people ran behind the house. We didn't know what was going on. Everybody knew there was just gunshots at us. So I remember we run to. I think it's just me and my cousin out, and the front door's locked. Not on purpose, but it was
right.
And we're and then all of a sudden, the guy who owns the house comes running out with his own gun, going ape shit, and we're like, get back in the house.
Because he would have just shot at the next car that
like,
drove
get
by.
back in the house. So we did. Then they didn't come back. They took off and they went and tried. I think it was over there by where it kind of curves up coming towards the main road where Chicken E is.
Yeah, 25th.
Where it kind of curves up coming when you're leaving town, when it curves back down where it's real steep curve.
Oh, yeah.
That's where they kind of tried to throw it off the road.
Oh,
They basically just tried to set it on fire on the side of the road like a garbage. And then they just left it there. I remember when they brought the shotgun out at trial, it was not really... They couldn't... It's hard to catch a shotgun on fire.
Yeah.
It still was in pretty good shape.
12 gauge, 20 gauge?
12. But it was, like I said, just birdshot. And they had... I still don't know how this happened, though. This was weird. It'd be hard to... So, this was the truck that was facing the road.
Okay.
It got hit, you could see the center mass spread. And one of the ricochets was... My truck was parked like this.
In front of it?
In front of it. Here's the road. I still do not know how they hit this tree and hit that truck.
But not yours?
And didn't touch mine.
No shit.
I remember I kept looking. I was like, there's got to be...
Was your bed to his truck? Were you bed to front or were you front to front?
We're front to front. And mine was a smaller truck. It was that little bit... I was like... It looked like it hit that bitch center mass.
No shit.
And I still was like, that still puzzled me. It's like, they didn't touch it.
That is weird.
Yeah. But yeah, that was
a good choke on their gun.
There was a choke on it. I remember the shotgun having one of those weird looking fronts on it.
Mm-hmm.
But that was fun times.
That's crazy, dude.
I was a little paranoid.
I want to know who it is.
You
can tell me later, yeah.
I mean, I could probably talk about it now.
No, we're fine.
But I remember being a little paranoid afterwards. If it was getting dark and a car was coming up from behind me and I was...
Drive by.
I'd just being a little bit... but yeah, we knew, like I said, two of them were... They were my grade, so I knew who the fuck they were.
So, talking about being weary of cars and stuff, this was literally just 2-3 days ago. So I'm home. I get home before Tasha did. Tasha went and picked up Addie from school, and they're heading home. And we don't get a lot of cars up here. There's no drive-through. Through here, there's a cul-de-sac.
Oh,
there's a one-way in, one-way out.
There shouldn't be too much traffic going around.
When we first moved here, and there were no other houses, this is where the drug stuff was going on. This cul-de-sac down here.
You told me one time
that's why when we started building, I had a couple of friends that are sheriff's office, work for the sheriff's department, deputies, and when we started building, they were like, now that we know people we're gonna start patrolling. They used to do it only Saturday night because that's when the shit would happen. They said now we're gonna patrol every day.
Sure,
every night. Every night.
One time, just driving through here, a couple of just.
Yeah, so they would come through 5:30, and then you'd see them come through with their spotlight.
Yeah, they have that line on, then you can see it.
And it'd be about 8:30, 9 o'clock. They just give me I'm like, dude, I appreciate you doing
just
that.
to let them.
Yeah.
Let
Just to make
anybody
sure
know.
that didn't happen.
Yeah.
Well, so they come home, and you don't, and it's you really know that somebody doesn't belong when you hear a car that's very loud, because we don't have people that with exhaust pipe and glass
Fast
packs
and
and shit.
Furious
Yeah,
coming through
yeah.
here.
So I hear it, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? And I hear the gate open, and I'm like, okay. But I hear it, and I'm like, well, that's definitely not somebody that should be.
Yeah.
Now, it's a public road.
But still.
It should be on this road, you know. And so I just kind of look out the window, and here comes Tasha and Addie. They're pulling the driveway. They close the gate. And here, this car, very
Creepy.
nice car.
Was
Just the nicest car with some sort of stupid exhaust on it.
Being real good
they're-
sneak up vehicle too.
Yeah. Real slow coming around the corner right here, like right behind Tasha and Addie. And I'm like, well, that's never seen that car. Like, even in the neighborhood,
Yeah.
never seen that car. And they slowly drive by our gate, and they stop, like right past the gate. And then they drive through the cul-de-sac slowly, and they come back around, and they kind of slow down when they get to the gate. And I'm looking out this fucking window going, I wish you fucking would, bitch. Just try something, you motherfucker. Now, were they? I don't know. Were they just driving their
They
car?
probably wouldn't be the brightest to be staking out places in a car that sounded that loud, but criminals are stupid.
But I will tell you, I heard that car one more time since that happened. Just now fast, gone. And I was like,
I just smoke.
keep an eye out.
I just smoking weed.
Probably.
Back road.
But I've never heard or seen that car. Because,
Yeah.
Tosh and I'll take Eddie driving through the neighborhood. I've never seen that car. Never heard that car. Because when I first heard them, they were down past the second road there, I was like,
It was Vin Diesel.
I'm going to keep an eye out. Yeah. It wasn't that good of an exhaust. It was like, it was probably
Real.
like the exhaust was busted.
Yeah, like it wasn't
It
working
wouldn't-
properly.
yeah,
It didn't have.
yeah. And I was like, I
Yeah.
told Tosh, I'm like, just keep an eye out, Be aware of what's going on.
Like I said, that high speed pursuit. Remember that went through town last year, I guess. They chased the dude all the way from like Fort Worth or something. And they came all the way through here and everything.
I was in that.
They went by you or something.
So I was coming back from work. It was in the afternoon. I was coming back from work, and I turn on 113 off 20 going towards Millsap, and the car hauled ass going south towards I-20. And I'm like, God, that motherfucker's driving fast as fuck. And a couple cop cars, I'm like, oh, that's fucking
Fast as fuck, boy.
yeah. And now I'm just driving, and this motherfucker just hauls ass past me coming back towards Millsap, and they ended up catching him wherever it was.
No, this one was a different one that I'm talking
Okay, well, so this guy hauls it, and then I'm like, the fuck is this guy doing? And then here come all the fucking DPS, and
All of
so
that.
I'm just in the fucking
Yeah.
ditch now, and they're just going, whoa, whoa, whoa. They ended up catching the guy. I think he wrecked it out, but he wasn't.
This one was like I think it was last year,
This one, the one I'm talking about, maybe been 2 years ago.
but it was at night. It was like a Friday night when he got into Mineral Wells. He took him and they ended up ditching the car like the neighborhood behind mine, like
Oh shit!
right behind mine. And I was getting home a little bit after, so every one of my hills, like all the roads, that
were blocked off.
There was cops there. They were just standing, and there was like cops from Weatherford, Mineral Wells cops, state troopers. They were everywhere.
I do remember that.
And,
yeah, because I think you
yeah.
called us and texted
Yeah, 'cause I
us
was
about
like-
it.
I was like, and they ditched the car like a street over.
Right? Yeah,
I think they ended up catching him, but yeah, he took him for a ride.
it's fucking crazy. One day we were leaving, heading to Tristan's, one of his track meets when he was still in school, and I looked over in the cul-de-sac. This was before there was houses there, and there was a car like high centered on a tree that had been knocked
Oh
down.
yeah,
And I'm like, well, that's
Normal.
suspicious.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
good
normal.
parking.
Yeah. And so I drive down there, and I'm like, nope, nobody in the car. keys are just sitting on the ground next to the car.
Huh.
I'm like, So we call non-emergency line. And they send a couple of deputies out. And here's where, like, I get it. But I think I've been jaded by watching all these First Amendment auditors, Second Amendment auditors. I get a little jaded by it. But I'm not a criminal, but now they've got you in the system. Well, I've been arrested twice. Yeah. I'm in the system, by the way.
We're all in the system, by the way, anyway.
Anyway, so they pull up and they're like, "So what's going on here?" I go, "Well, you see this car that's high centered on this tree? Wasn't here yesterday. Now it is." And they're like, "Oh, that's weird." And I'm like,
"Yeah,
that's why I called." And they were nice guys. And they're like, "All right, well, let me get your license and your information." I go, "Well, I didn't do anything wrong. Why do you need my information? I'm calling it in saying, hey, something's wrong." And they're like, "We just," and then I'm like, "Here it is. Yes, here it is. I'm
just right there.
Whatever. Yeah, no, I get it. Like, but I've been watching those videos for so long. I'm really so jaded by
if
them.
you wanted to push the fact, you probably could have.
But I'm also trying to hurry him get the fuck out of here, trying to get to Tristan's track meet.
His keys right in here. It looked like somebody just ditched this car, pretty much.
Well, then they find the guy running through backyards on the next road over.
There you go.
Because so those two showed up in one vehicle, and then another one was just somebody called and said, "There's somebody in our backyard," and so he was just coming up the hill. And so they caught him. Yeah, just like
he hazarded it and freaked out, probably because he's fucked up.
Like just recently.
Yeah, he probably was fucked up, either drunk or high, wrecked the car, couldn't get it out of there. Why I gotta flee the scene.
Right, and so they got him right there.
They're not gonna trace me back to my car or anything.
Well, it wasn't his car; it was a stolen car.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, so he just needed to get away.
Right,
but he didn't do it.
No,
that'd be pretty recent. I mean.
Well, that was when we first moved in.
By the time you found that car,
no, that's what I'm saying.
It had to be like
it couldn't have been 5-10 minutes.
No shit.
But so I give him all my information. I'm like, "Look, man, I know you got a job to do. I'm just trying to get to my son's track meet, and we're already late. So are you done with me?" He's like, "Yeah, you gonna write a statement?" I go, "Here's my statement. Found the car, called you. There it is. I know nothing. Didn't hear anything. Didn't see anything."
There you go, Dick Tracy. Run with that one. Inspector Gadget.
But whatever. I've never been in anything like you. So that's the other side of court, right? Like I want to be the jury. I don't ever want to be the witness
it's different. Like,
in court.
And plus, I'm only like I'm a kid. I'm 18, something like that. So it was the first time I remember it was like a little intimidating, even though I was not.
You're not. Yeah, you're just there.
But I remember
you're not on trial.
I remember it changed pretty fast on me getting pissed when that defendant started trying to be like. Obviously, you could tell he didn't do his homework, and like you said, he's a little older.
The public defender,
because he started trying to say like, "Well, why did you?" He thought. For some reason, he thought since I was one of the ones that got like in the fight with them, like I wasn't there. You're thinking of so and so. That wasn't me.
Yeah.
I said, and all I know about that was hearsay. I wasn't there. You're thinking about the.
Yeah, that's somebody completely different. Yeah. Well, and that's how he was with the case that I was there as a juror. He was just, dude. He was.
That dude's been doing
confused.
that so long, probably too old to be doing it, and. Probably so tired of defending most of the people that he defends are just pieces of shit. But he has to do it because it's his job. But he's gonna. It didn't seem like he was putting in the maximum effort.
Well, that's how it seemed. He was just like, well, and they got that small little microphone, but no one you could hear the prosecution. You could not hear that man at all. Because he never used a microphone, and he never talked loud in his life. He was
tall.
Yeah,
that's what I remembered when you said tall. It's like I remember that was the same dude. It would have been 2000 or not. Yeah, it would have been 2000.
So it would have been around the same time.
But I remember like them. I was pretty adamant because I was like, "There's no." I remember like saying. I think asked if I had any ill will towards. Or when it was the 15-year-old kid, because I felt sorry for him. Really, I was like, in my opinion, he's not the one that pulled the trigger. It was one of the other ones. They were 18 and they got this kid to take the fall for him. being middle-aged
Yeah,
to
we're transitioning.
into old fucks. Pretty soon we're going to be like David, and we'll know how he felt.
Well, and I still think, listen, I think 45 is young to be a grandfather.
Yeah.
But when I was 23, my dad's 30 years older than me, so he was 50-ish. But my two brothers had already made him a grandfather in his 40s.
Well, your dad was white, and y'all
Mexican.
still got the Mexican side. A little younger.
Mexican,
right?
yeah.
A little younger.
Yeah.
Happens.
I did tell my mom, I'm like, look, I'm not meeting the Mexican quota.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah,
we're not having 3-4
You gotta be
kids. Yeah, we're not doing that.
Maybe you'll meet the quota in grandkids.
She's like, you have to. And I go, no, I don't fucking have to. Because, all of her and all the relatives and everybody I know has, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 kids. I'm like, I'm not doing that.
I got to look at something real fast.
Oh.
Richie just sent me a text and... Oh. Number 11 seed Texas stuns number 3 seed Gonzaga in the second round.
Oh, so I wanted to bring that up. Hold on.
Man, the one year I'm always... So, what Facto
okay.
always accuses me of being a homer.
Okay.
So I always take Texas, not all the way to like the championship, unless they're like supposed to be good.
Did you do a bracket?
Yes.
Okay.
But I always take
So I wanted to bring that up.
I always take them at least a round or two more than what they're supposed to, just because it's fun. Why make your team like
Losing the first round? Yeah.
So I took Texas to win the last round, and then I had them losing to Gonzaga because Gonzaga is supposed to be like, well, Texas just upset them.
So listen.
So Richie had texted me saying,
I am a homer for nobody. But I did a bracket, and I don't remember the last year. Maybe I did a bracket randomly last year through some work thing. So I did a bracket this year through the same work thing. In my bracket, I mean, it's busted day.
Well, I mean,
day one.
Nobody wins this shit. It's too hard.
Well, so listen.
How you doing?
So week one on my or I guess day one on my bracket.
Yeah.
I don't know how it goes.
Round one
on my bracket. I'm gonna pull this up. We're gonna go straight down the list.
Okay.
Oh, St. John's hasn't played. Oh, we're this round 2. Round 1. I picked Duke. They win.
Yep.
TCU.
Yep.
And I picked that for Jesse. They win because I don't know anything.
Yeah. Me
So
too.
so TCU's the underdog, 9-8 to Ohio State.
I took TCU.
I picked St. John's
Yep.
to win. I put Kansas to
Yep.
win, and all these are wins.
Yep.
St. Louis to win.
See, I took South Florida because I heard some dude say South Florida.
I didn't know shit about fuck.
Me neither.
I took Michigan State to
Yep.
win. I did take UCF to win,
I took UCLA.
so I lost that one. I took UConn to win.
Yep.
Florida to win. That's number 1 and number 2. I mean, it's.
Yep.
I took Iowa over
Yep.
Clemson.
So did I.
Iowa being the underdog. I took Vandy.
Yep.
Took Nebraska.
Yep.
I took VCU over North Carolina.
I took North Carolina, but I didn't have them going any further. You get burned when you have them like.
Right.
I just lost the team.
I took Penn State over Illinois. Number 14 over number 3.
Oh no.
And they got their ass
Yeah,
throttled. I took A&M over St. Mary's.
I took St. Mary's.
Oh, so you lost that one.
Mm-hmm.
Houston over Idaho.
Mm-hmm.
Arizona over Long Island.
Yep.
Utah State over Villanova.
I took Villanova. I think.
Ooh, what a loser. I did take Wisconsin
High
over
Point.
High
I watched that game and I was like, damn, they had one dude that was just throwing threes. He was just raining them.
So the guy that shot the 2-point shot to win, that's the first 2-pointer he's shot all season.
He just rains threes.
He just rains
and he was
threes.
doing it in that game.
Anyway, so I took Wisconsin, lost that one.
Yeah.
Arkansas over
Yep.
Hawaii, Texas over
Yep.
BYU, Gonzaga over
Mm-hmm.
Kennesaw State, Miami over Missouri,
Yep. And Purdue.
Purdue over Queens, Michigan over Howard, St. Louis over Georgia.
Yep.
I've won all these. Tech over
Yep.
Akron, and that was a close game for a little bit, and I was a little iffy on that one.
They pulled away.
Alabama over
Yep.
Hofstra, which get out of here. Tennessee over Miami.
Mm-hmm.
Virginia over. Yeah, I took Virginia. Kentucky over Santa
I took
Clara.
Santa Clara just
It was a close game.
Yeah.
And then I took Iowa State over Tennessee.
Yep.
I was 99.9% at the end of the first round. I'm currently sitting 99.7%.
Now, do you have all your Final Fours left? Who's your Final Four team?
Well, hold on. So right now, I have only missed. Let's see if I've missed any for this round 2. I have not missed any in round 2, but there's still a bunch of games out there.
Well, what's funny is I'm looking at my round 2 stuff.
So here's my Final Four. Listen, I don't know shit about fuck.
Well, yeah. And I deserve this. The only round 2 game I've missed so far is the Texas game.
See, and I took Texas.
You son of a bitch.
So I'm trying to see.
I should have took them. That's what I get.
Okay, so my Final Four: Vanderbilt, Kansas,
Ooh, you went full on, just all upset. That's a little much.
Tech,
Holy shit!
and Texas.
All right, I like it. I hope it happens. Hey, I hope you're right. So I remember. I hope you're right because that means Texas and Tech are in.
Dude, I just went homer call except for the TCU one. For
Now, usually I'll fill out multiple brackets, and I'll do one full homer.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
just
Yeah.
because you can fill out as many as you
Yeah.
want. I usually do them through Yahoo because they got a pretty good setup. I only filled out one. And I did it in like 5 minutes. Like because
Dude, I went.
Because remember when I texted y'all said you fill out a bracket, I was like, oh shit, and it was like 30 minutes till the first game started. So I just mowed through it. I have UConn, Houston, Arizona, Michigan. Who do you have winning the whole thing?
Texas Tech.
Who are they playing?
What, in Texas?
All right. I hope that's right. I mean, I hope it's right to find.
But then I found out, I don't know shit again.
No, I mean,
But I found out like Tech, their best player is out with
that's
like
why I
a
didn't have them
ACL
going.
or
I had them
something.
losing the next round, I guess. But Texas had been struggling. The only team I pay attention to in college basketball, and I say pay attention to by I'll watch a couple of games, is I'll watch some Texas and I'll watch some Tech. And Texas had been struggling. Like they had to play the play-in game.
Oh, yeah.
So they had been struggling.
Which is why they're like, why don't ever take Texas? They had to play
and they are historically, my Longhorns are historically bad in the tournament.
in the March
Like
Madness.
I think they've only made it to the Final Four like maybe 1 or 2 times. Like they just are even when they're supposed to be good, they always.
Yeah.
So I had them going to this round, which was still an upset, but they just number 3 Gonzaga. Like a lot of people have them on their Final Four.
Well, not anymore. Yeah.
Hook 'em.
I am sitting first place in a group of 100.
Who's Tech playing right? Who are they supposed to play?
Oh, fuck, I don't know. I'm sitting first place, and I don't, like, I picked this the way I picked our college pick-em league.
You have a method that works. Did you make a team name for your team?
Yeah. It's the same team, same name I put on every fucking thing I do.
And what is that?
Falcon Fox Gray.
My bracket name is Blake's Full Metal Bracket. What the hell's going on here? I don't want an advertisement.
I don't know how I'm doing decent right now. Believe me, it's going to fall apart quick.
They said, did you hear like the odds on
99 trillion or something? 9
for picking like a perfect? Could you? I think there's 64 teams.
Yeah. What I did, so
Like I said, filling out a bracket is the main reason you do it is March Madness is kind of fun. You know, the college thing. To me, it just makes it funner when you have teams to cheer for that you have known nothing about.
I watched no games.
I'll watch them. Like today, that's all I was watching. And when I saw Texas was playing, it's like, oh, sacrifice it for the podcast because I really thought I said they're gonna lose to Gonzaga.
Yeah.
And Gonzaga just ranked 3rd. Texas had to do the play-in game.
Well, Gonzaga is one of those teams that's always in.
What's funny is you
always does well.
You always hear they're one of them names that you see when you're filling out a bracket, and you're thinking, okay,
Gonzaga, that's one.
Yeah. Well, when I think about it now, I'm like, have they done anything lately?
Shit, I don't fucking know. But I picked him first round, didn't pick him second.
That's what I deserve. I hope Texas wins the whole thing because I didn't pick them. I usually fill out a bracket. Like I said,
them?
They're going to win.
A homer call.
Like I want to have one.
So first place in this one's $5.
So
It's $500.
We usually do one at work, like just for the fun of it.
Mm-hmm. So Facto said,
So I got Houston winning the whole thing.
Maybe. I don't know shit about them.
And
Maybe.
I think that's because I heard some.
You could have said you had Weatherford Callers winning the whole thing. And I said, yep.
I think that's because I stumbled across like a TikTok video where these guys were like experts talking about, and in my brain I remembered their Final Fours, and most of them said like Houston, Arizona, like not stretches because they're all like the 1 or 2 teams,
right?
Which when you look at the odds, most of the time there are some upsets here or there where like Texas goes, but the Final Four.
Well, Gonzaga was like a number 3. What? Yeah,
but the Final Four usually ends up being the 1 and 2 teams anyway.
Right?
Maybe a 1 won't get in, but it's usually they're ranked that high for
yeah, because they're good.
But I don't. Like I said, I'll watch. I think I've watched 3 Longhorn games and 2 Tech games this year.
Basketball is my least favorite sport to watch, and I don't watch any of it.
But I love the March Madness because it's just something.
No, I'm with you, and that's why I feel I'm like, fuck it, I don't know shit. But Facto said, hey, we need to do a beaten down podcast.
Yeah, that's why I was like,
and send it out and let all the listeners do one with us. And I'm like, but he told me like. I go, well, when does it start?
The day before.
When does it start? No, I said, when does it? He goes, today. And I went.
No, remember, because you said, when does it start? And I said, tomorrow. And you go, ugh.
Oh, yeah.
And it was like that night.
How can I yeah, it was that night.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. I was like, how can I put it out? Texas upset. How can I put it out a day before? I'm like.
So Richie had said, what brought this all up was, Sweet 16 bound, let Facto know for me. And he also sent me this.
Yeah, I'll just do it. No big deal.
I wanted to bring that up. Yep. No, I saw that one.
That's why I'm not talking about it yet, because
Yeah.
it's going to be.
Yep.
I guess we might as well. Do you want to go into that now, or you got?
Yeah, no, let's go ahead.
All right, so it's time for Danny and Blake's Death Corner. Sponsored by Allsup's Taco Sauce. So this is a tough one for me. I don't know if it's a tough one for you, but it really is a tough one for me.
It's a tough one, I think, for everyone.
Like I said, I only have one. That's the only one I knew of. And I think he deserves just to have his own anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Charles Ray Chuck Norris.
So fucking weird how
and
fast
there's still
that
no
happened.
details on really.
Well, so
there's rumors, but I haven't heard anything.
I was gonna say there's rumors
because the day before they had said
hospital in Hawaii,
like out of nowhere, and I was like, that's Chuck Norris. Must be battling a volcano or something.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And then all of a sudden, 86. He was 86, but he just put out a video. I just watched a video of him doing some kickboxing stuff like a week before. At 86, like hitting the bags and stuff. And I'm like, this is crazy. He's 86 years old.
It's fucking crazy.
And yeah, Chas told me about it before I saw it because she knows how Chuck Norris means.
So I got a message that said, "Rip Mr. Norris." And I automatically went to my old band director in high school. And I was like, well, that was a few years ago.
Yeah.
Like, that's been a little bit,
Like, that's probably been 10 years? Maybe?
Something like that. Maybe somewhere around, between 5 and 10.
Yeah.
And so I sent like a band director meme. And then somebody.
They're probably like.
Yeah, they didn't get that very, very well. But, and then I think you sent.
Yeah, not the lone wolf.
Yeah, and I went. Nothing had come up. Fox News. No, I hadn't got a notification that he passed away. I'm like, no, he's just in my mind, he's just in the hospital. This dude, he's gonna beat the shit out of death when death shows up.
Yeah.
And I went, I'm gonna look it up. And then the first thing that came up, TMZ, and I went, fuck.
Man, it's been like I said, that's another thing about this age we're at. Our film heroes growing up, they're in their 80s. They're all, Clint Eastwood's in his 90s. I mean, he's
Well, it's like Spaceballs. Mel Brooks, he's like 99
or something.
and he's still trying to make
Yeah.
the new
And
Spaceballs.
it's going to be in it. It's going to be yogurt.
Yeah.
But anyway, Chuck was one of my, like, as a kid, because my dad watched him. My dad was one of the biggest fans of.
Pull up Chuck Norris jokes.
I know a lot of them.
We're going to go back and forth
I know
with
a
some
lot
Chuck
about
Norris
memory.
jokes. Okay.
But my dad was a big Walker, Texas Ranger guy.
See, I never watched it.
Oh, God. You know, that's what kind of started the whole Chuck Norris joke thing was Conan O'Brien had like a Chuck, I think originally had like a Chuck Norris lever. Like it was a big lever, and every now and then he'd just pull it, and it would play like a scene from a Walker, Texas Ranger or something. And then I think that kind of stemmed the jokes. Because, you know, he was just... And Sean always sends me a clip that is his favorite clip in TV history from Walker, Texas Ranger, when it's the kid from The Sixth Sense.
Okay.
He did
Haley
like
Joel Osment?
he did like a guest thing on there where...
How young was he?
Young. Very
Yeah.
young. And I'll just show it to you because Sean sent it to me. So this was, like I said, the kid from The Sixth Sense. He had a...
This is the from The Sixth Sense?
How you doing, little partner?
Fine. And it's little visitor now. Attaboyoli's how you say it in Cherokee.
Oh, well, pardon my French, but I'll be damned.
Walker told me I have AIDS.
So if you know Sean, that's why he said that's his favorite.
Walker told me I have
Sean
AIDS.
will just send that scene. So apparently in the episode, like the poor kid, like his mom was like,
that makes perfect sense because Nick just randomly sent Walker told me I have
Yeah.
AIDS, and I didn't know what the
and
fuck
that's,
that meant.
like I said, that was from because and you know he's supposed to be part Indian, Walker, Texas Ranger. And stuff.
Fuck.
But yeah, but anyway, like as a kid, my dad watched it. Like I said, all of his movies. I'll still watch, like Lone Wolf McQuade. That's why I was saying like Lone Wolf, where he's the Texas Ranger. If you've never seen it, Pinnacle Chuck is a Texas Ranger. Lone Wolf McQuade is what his name's McQuade, John Lone Wolf, because he does everything on his own. Kind of breaks the rules a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
Carradine is in it.
James Carradine?
Is the bad guy, and they have
R.I.P. too.
and they got a fight at the end, you know, and no, like Lone Wolf McQuade. But remember Sidekicks when we were? You hear that show, movie Sidekicks?
No.
The movie?
No. Maybe. I don't.
Well, the kid kid's Barry, and he got a strong imagination, and he always imagines like Chuck. He's obsessed with Chuck Norris, so he always imagines like Chuck Norris talking to him and stuff. And then at the end, he learns karate and goes to a tournament, and actual Chuck Norris is there and helps him. You know, Sidekicks. Like, come on.
No. Bo Bridges, Chuck Norris,
And that kid's dead
Jonathan
too.
Bandis.
Remember him? The main
Oh.
kid. He died.
Yeah, he was in some of those.
He was like a 90s.
Heartthrob or
He
whatever.
died of like drug overdose or something.
Oh shit, Joe Piscopo, Danica McKellar.
Yeah, and then you have some Sidekicks. Come on.
Damn it.
But anyway, like the movie that kind of made Chuck Norris a big action star was Missing in Action. Mm-hmm. That's when he's like going back to Vietnam,
Yeah.
POW. But I watched all his shit, man. I love Chuck Norris. When I was a kid, he was like John Wayne to me. You know, Chuck Norris was. That's why the jokes and everything. I love them, but that one was sad to me.
One of the newest jokes is Chuck Norris went to the pearly gates in heaven, said, "I've got it from here to St. Peter."
One of them was like Death finally was tired of his job, and the only person that could take on his job was
Chuck Norris.
That's why Chuck Norris agreed and just let him. When I sent it to my Uncle Kenny, he's like, he must have been stopping a volcano eruption or something.
Oh yeah,
like
100%.
you know, or battling the mega. What's the
Megalodon.
Yeah,
So and then immediately,
yeah. And that's funny is Chuck Norris embraced the jokes.
Yeah.
Like he embraced them. Like Chuck Norris doesn't do push-ups. It's actually him pushing the earth away from him. That was one.
Chuck Norris doesn't read books. He stares at them till it gives him the knowledge.
Chuck Norris's tears can cure cancer. Too bad Chuck Norris never cries.
Time waits for no man, unless that man is Chuck Norris.
Every time Chuck Norris looks in a mirror, it cracks. Even a mirror knows not to come between two Chuck Norrises.
I'm reading mine. I don't know them off the
I
top.
do.
If you spell Chuck Norris in Scrabble, you win forever.
What was Chuck Norris's favorite one was Superman wears Chuck Norris pajamas to bed. I think that was Chuck's favorite one.
When God said, "Let there be light," Chuck Norris said, "Say please."
The boogeyman checks under his bed for Chuck Norris.
I've seen that one. Dinosaurs looked at Chuck Norris the wrong way. You know what happened.
Wow. Yeah, there's so many. Well, there was one like Chuck Norris once had sex with a semi truck. Their birth was the Transformer. I've lost it.
Oh my God.
Optimus Prime was the birth. Yeah.
Chuck Norris doesn't own a stove, oven, or microwave because revenge is a dish best served cold.
What was one? Chuck Norris doesn't have a chin under his beard. It's just another fist.
So this is the one I just read. There's no chin behind Chuck Norris's beard.
They did that in The Family Guy. And he's like, that's
Oh,
ridiculous.
Yeah. Tasha just said, "There's a new Temptation Island and Ultimatum coming."
So yeah, there's so many of them.
Chuck Norris recently had the idea to sell his pee as a canned beverage. Now it's called Red Bull. Chuck Norris can dribble a bowling ball. Chuck Norris drinks napalm to fight heartburn.
Chuck Norris can read Braille. That was one. Oh yeah, it's just.
If you want a list of Chuck Norris's enemies, check the extinct species list. Chuck Norris has never blinked in his entire life. Never.
Shit. No, but it's like I said.
Chuck Norris counted to infinity twice. So stupid.
Yeah.
It's just
We used to do it at work where we just start reading off like how we're doing, like, because it's so great. I'm about to watch the next Conan because, he.
Once a cobra bit Chuck Norris's leg. After 5 days of excruciating pain, the cobra died.
That was an You remember the movie? So Stallone's movies, The Expendables.
Yeah.
They've done like 4 of them.
Yeah.
The second one, Chuck Norris just shows up out of nowhere and helps them, and Stallone says, "I heard a story about you that you were bit by a cobra," and Chuck delivers the line in that movie.
Chuck Norris once won a game of Connect 4 in 3 moves. So fucking stupid.
Yes, greatness.
Oh, guys, those jokes go on forever.
But yeah, I mean, that's the set. Like I said, to me when I was a kid, because it's karate, we all love karate
Oh, yeah.
shit. The octagon, there was ninjas. Like I said, Lone Wolf McQuade sticks out but he had Breaker was like one of his first movies where he's like a truck driver. No mustache, Chuck Norris. I mean, no mustache.
Oh.
Then of course,
weird.
I think The Way of the Dragon was the first movie he was like in, where he's the bad guy and him and Bruce Lee fight.
Yeah.
The
The Way of the Dragon, Enter the Dragon.
Enter the Dragon was Bruce Lee's like last movie.
Okay.
The Way of the Dragon, I think, is the one that had Chuck in it.
Okay.
No speaking role, like it's because it's pretty dubbed over. Like
So
Chuck,
he loses?
yeah, like they.
No.
Well, it's
way.
Bruce Lee's movie,
Well, but Chuck can't lose to.
but Bruce Lee and Chuck were pretty good friends. Like Bruce Lee was like, Chuck's the real, because Chuck was the real deal. He's like
Yeah.
a 7-time kickboxing champion.
Right,
like
right,
before
right.
he ever got into like movies,
Right.
he was legit.
So Chuck used to sell there was
The machine.
The machine
Yeah.
where you lay on it and you like
Yeah.
pull yourself
And it
up
was-
and down.
Yeah,
And you could like connect it to your feet.
and it's hard to argue because you look at Chuck.
Well,
I mean,
it's like the guy that had what was the
oh yeah,
the gazelle? I mean, that guy. I mean, get out of here.
Total gym and total fitness,
Total
or something
body,
like,
yeah, total body, whatever it was.
But no, like You never heard a bad thing about Chuck Norris? Like, he was pretty.
There was, to my knowledge,
Like,
I don't
there's
know.
no bad stories.
Yeah, there's no.
You never heard anything about
Right.
Chuck being.
Celebrities always get into scandals
He was
and
pretty
shit like
down
that.
to earth guy. I mean, and the thing was, I thought I remembered hearing like his wife had got cancer really bad, like 5 to 6 years ago, or maybe longer,
And Chuck Norris whooped its ass.
and he passed away before she did, which
No
is weird. I mean,
shit.
she's still alive.
Dude, that's, and
I,
he's 86.
Like I said, I want to know what, because they act like it was like a murder, like all of a sudden out of nowhere. And you never know when you're 86.
And I
even
can't
though
remember.
you can be in
told
the.
me they were like, somebody said, it was COVID. And I go, it's fucking 2020 again? What are we doing?
And plus, I mean, probably maybe if you could take a poll on 86-year-old dudes, he's probably one of the best shaped ones out of any of them.
Right.
Because like I said, like a week ago, he had just done a video of him hitting the bags and doing kicksteel and everything, like looking pretty agile for 86-year-old.
Yeah.
So I just wonder what. I mean, you think probably if it's out of nowhere, it's usually heart stuff. I mean, even if you're 86.
Okay, let me ask you a question. You in your prime, Chuck Norris, 86.
He'd beat the shit out of me.
Right.
He'd kick our ass probably right now. He probably would. I mean, maybe, but he knows what he's doing. We don't.
Yeah, but I mean, he's old. Was, R.I.P.
Yeah.
Was.
You would think
you don't think
rush him, but
like in your prime,
he might kick you in the face for all you know.
and you're fucked up,
Yeah.
dude. Just done.
Because he knows like Brazilian jiu-jitsu and all that shit too. So
just
I mean,
kickboxing is all you need. Just knowing how to
no, looking at his like
technical fighting beats everything that I ever had.
So he's born in 1940 in Ryan, Oklahoma.
Okay.
And I know he was a big like supporter of Native. I think he had Native American like blood in him and everything.
I'm sure.
Karate, Taekwondo, Tang Soo Do, whatever that is, Chung Kudo, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Judo. Like, and he's a black belt like all of them. But
That's
yeah,
fucking crazy.
it's
It's crazy that eventually they're all gonna.
and yeah, like when Clint Eastwood dies, which
That's gonna be a terrible day for you.
that's a big. I mean,
Chuck Norris is a big one, though.
to me, Chuck is just as big in my brain as Clint Eastwood with me. I mean,
yeah.
that was like, and he was in the Air Force, like he military served, all that stuff. I mean, I think it was Air Force. Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at these. Like, you probably tell me if you know any of these movies.
Okay.
A Force of One,
I've heard of it. I don't think I've ever
The
seen
Octagon.
it. No.
Great. That's when he's battling the ninjas because he used to be a ninja, and then he finds out his adopted brother is leading the ninja assassins, and they're ninjas, like full on ninjas.
Yeah.
You know, you'd be obsessed with
Yeah.
ninjas. So Octagon's a good one to watch.
Okay.
Eye
Won't
for
watch
an
it.
Eye, Silent Rage. I remember that when he's fighting a dude that had some experiences done, and he can't die. Like Chuck Norris is beating his ass through the whole movie, and the guy just keeps coming back
Oh God.
because he can't die. Like he had Lone Wolf McQuaid already talked about missing in action. Delta Force.
Yep.
That was a big one.
Yep.
He had Delta Force 2. Firewalker. I remember that was kind of a comedy when it had him and Louis Gossett Jr. where they're kind of like Indiana Jones. Like,
I feel like I remember that, but I don't know that I've ever
and then
seen
of course the Walker Texas Ranger
Yeah.
thing was huge. My dad.
it. That was the biggest thing he did, though.
Well, I mean, that we'd know because
That
recent,
I that I
right.
know, and I still never watched any of it. That clip you showed me,
Oh, my-
only clip I've seen
oh,
of it.
I've seen. My dad loved it, and they were shooting it like Dallas, like they,
Right.
all the time you see people like, oh, they're shooting Walker. They got this part of Dallas cut off because they're shooting like. Because I think it went for like
I feel like it was
a while.
8, 9, 10
'93
years.
to 2001,
Yeah, so I was not bad. 12 years.
and then the Chuck Total Gym was the one thing.
Yeah.
And then the Chuck Norris jokes just kind of,
Yeah.
got it going
Dude,
again. And then, like
and-
I said, he started C4. C4 is
The
his
C4.
ball.
So we used to carry that for a while.
That was
and
Chuck's-
it has Chuck Norris's face.
Like I said,
on
I
it.
think
Yeah.
his facility is over there by College Station.
No shit.
But yeah, R.I.P. Chuck. There was one thing, where they would show like pictures AI of like meeting in heaven, like
yeah.
and it was Bruce Lee and a couple other guys like waiting for Chuck up there, but that concludes Daniel Blake's Death Corner. That's a big one.
So Tosh and I have been watching the new Fear Factor
With
Johnny Knoxville.
Perfect guy to host.
Dude, he is so good at the host.
Thing is, a host, he would do all the shit they're doing.
Listen, the show is whatever. Him as the host is but I also love Joe Rogan as the host.
That's a great choice if you're gonna.
But Johnny Knoxville making fun of the people doing this shit or not doing this shit that him and his friends would 100% do,
which we're doing before they ever got rich, probably.
It's fucking great.
You hear when he came on Joe Rogan? You need to watch it. He just was on it like last month.
Oh, I need to go back. Yeah,
because he brought him on there because they're talking about it. He's going to be the new Fear Factor guy.
Oh shit!
So he went on Joe Rogan.
Yeah,
and he's talking about all his concussions. Now he has to like limit what he can do because
that's why they brought all the new people on,
because there's a real danger on. He's had so many concussions that there's a real danger for him.
Yeah, he could die. Yeah,
and he was talking about like one of the first crazy stunts he ever did was before Jackass and everything, that he got one of his buddies to shoot him when he's wearing a bulletproof vest.
He did that on Jackass,
and he said that, but we did it before, and he said it was just like on the side of the road or something.
Oh, fuck you!
So Johnny's always been crazy.
That's one thing.
But he's actually a pretty good actor. He's been in. He's actually
The Ringer was my.
He's actually
so
pretty good. He was good in that.
He was Jeffy Dahmer.
When the fuck did we get ice cream?
When the fuck did we get ice cream?
But I mean, him and remember it was a rock movie, Walking Tall. When he's like, it was a TV series in like the 70s about.
I remember that. Yeah.
And a military guy that comes back to his hometown and is corrupt, so he runs for sheriff and gets it. So The Rock plays like the main dude.
Yeah.
Johnny Knoxville's like his best friend, who is an ex-addict, and he's not an addict, and he starts helping him and everything. Johnny was great in that.
Huh.
He was pretty good in The Last Stand that had Arnold in it that came out like 10 years
I never saw that.
Like I said, he's a pretty good actor.
He's fine. But, dude, like, me and my brothers do stupid shit.
But they
take it to the... But now, again, they're getting paid money to do stupid shit.
They started off.
They were already doing the stupid shit.
MTV series, Jackass, 30 minutes so,
And it was
those guys are all rich. I mean, if they handle the money right, a lot of them have
they could be just fine. Like Johnny Knoxville, I'm sure
he's wrote a lot of stuff.
There's another interview he did where he has it was on Howard Stern, where he has to put a catheter in every day, twice a day or something.
Like I said, they put their Steve-O now that he's clean,
right?
Because he said like the last couple of Jackasses they did, he was clean. They said it was different doing them stunts when you're clean.
Then when you're
high,
up,
you don't give a shit. Because he was bad, like really bad.
Remember the one where they shot the bottle rockets out of their asses, but Pontius had it tied to his wing.
Oh yeah, just
and so it's trying to go up in his wing.
Yeah, God, they're so. They're talking about that stunt because Johnny talks about it on the Joe Rogan when Steve-O put the hook through his lip.
Fuck you.
And he said that even like guys were like, I'm not sure about this, and he kicks that shark in the head that was coming that close. He goes, he couldn't. Got his. And he said we had to shoot that twice, so you don't see. He goes, the second time is the time they filmed it, where he pushed that. And he said it took him like 15 minutes to push
the hook through.
He had done it the day before on the other side, so he had to go through the other cheek because they.
No, don't go back through that one. But you can't. But you can see the hole if you go through the same one. Yeah,
that's why they did the other side. The crazy, but I mean, some of the shit's just gross.
Oh yeah,
but I mean, perfect for dumbass guys like us.
No, it's one of the things I'm gonna always watch.
Yeah, anytime I have a new one, you're gonna watch it to see. Like I said, that last one they had a new.
Was that Jackass Forever or something?
They had like
whatever
a
it
new
was?
group come through.
Yeah,
'cause
and
some
they
of them-
did 90%
Because
of
some
the...
of them can't fucking do that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like Johnny said, if it gets when you watch that Joe Rogan thing,
Well, when you watch them do the first time with the bull in the ring, and they were on like that 4-seater seesaw
Yeah.
thing, and then that fucking bull just hits him
remember when
and
he painted
flips.
himself to be in disguise with that bull?
Fuck you, dude. Like, I'm dumb. I'm not that fucking crazy to go. I'm gonna I'll
the
do
only
that.
one that died was
Bad,
Ryan.
not bad. That was Ryan Dunn.
Who was kind
But
of
that was a car wreck, wasn't
he
it?
was kind of the more calm when it seemed like on the show,
Right.
But him and he drove cars really fast,
Mm-hmm.
and
It's fucking crazy, dude.
because
But again, one gone too soon,
yeah, and
And
it's
then
amazing.
Bam went off the fucking deep
Oh yeah, he
end.
got in the drug. They finally said they're going to do another one.
Yeah.
And-
yeah.
And they said it's going to be more of like a throwback. Like they're going to show a lot of stuff that they shot that never got seen, and
Mm-hmm.
the original dudes aren't doing too much. But I guess Bam got clean, and
He's back in.
because I mean Bam kind of started because before Jackass it was
There was one that y'all were talking about.
CKB or something
Yeah.
like that him and sort of a skateboarding buddies started
Yeah.
doing kind of stuff similar to Jackass before Jackass.
Well, then Bam got like his own series on MTV that was like following him and
They
his
built that stupid
dad
house that
and
looked like a
Uncle
castle, yeah.
Uncle Vito. Uncle Vito was like,
Yeah, you know,
yeah.
Phil.
Yeah. Oh, Phil was his
Remember
dad,
they-
right?
Remember they brought that bear into their, and then they got dressed up like a bear. They thought it was a real bear, and they couldn't find Phil.
Yeah.
And they said Phil's in there shitting. He goes, it scared me so bad. He had to go shit. He goes, he's just shitting. Remember, he just come in the middle of the night and just start, or Phil would be
Punching his dad.
or Phil would be shitting. He just run in there and just start.
He walked in, the mom and dad were sleeping. He walks into the bedroom and starts just playing guitar real fucking loud.
And they branded the dick on their butts.
Oh,
It looks so infected when they showed it
it
through.
was
Then they
so bad. The new thing is not a hot brand. I say new, whatever.
cold brand.
It's like in liquid
Yeah.
nitrogen or whatever. What's that cold shit they?
liquid nitrogen.
Yeah.
Makes what you-
And so it's that, and it's a
It's
cold
supposed
brand.
to burn just because it's so cold and you
Yeah,
almost don't feel it.
But apparently, there's something really bad about doing that.
I'm sure.
But you're branding yourself. Never in my life. Did you ever do
The lighter.
the lighter one?
Oh yeah.
With the happy
In
face?
Cancun.
Never in my life.
I remember what side it's on.
Do you still have a scar there?
Should.
Yeah, I never did that. There's nothing that appealed to me about basically branding myself with a lighter. Because you just get it real hot as shit. Oh, I see it. You idiot.
Cancun.
There was nothing that
So
appealed to me about that.
We were sober in Cancun doing
yeah,
that.
obviously.
I
Jesus,
think Nick started that.
what an idiot.
Yeah. I remember I was feeling so good that when they hit me with it, I was like, they said it's supposed to hurt, and I go, ow. I remember somebody did it like here,
No way, dude.
and it got
Or that'd be like doing it
got
under,
like it got
under
like
here.
it got like infected. I can't remember who it was.
Well, that's the other thing. I don't want to get.
But no, I remember, yeah, Cancun.
What an idiot.
I remember I'm just standing there and somebody hit me with it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was like,
Okay, do you remember growing up, Indian burns
oh yeah, my dad did them to me all the fucking
on
time.
your arm?
all the
Where
time.
you-
Dad would do all
you
that
go-
shit.
And they would just, and all they're doing is just stretching your
Yeah.
skin,
But,
and it hurts so
and
bad.
it's milking the rat.
The fuck is that?
That was
No,
my dad
bending
would do that.
the
My dad would do that to
bending
me.
the tip of your
Turkey
finger.
peeking over the log.
That one I hated so much. Just pulling the back of your
My
hair
dad-
up.
Horse spotting apple. That
What's-
was when you get the inside of your
Oh
thigh.
yeah.
Yeah, my dad would do all that shit to me.
The where you'd bend your arm and you like lick your palm and rub until you get what they call it, what, fleas or
Yeah.
whatever. Oh, you got fleas, was just the dead skin that had just balled up on your hair, and then you got to pull that shit out because it hurts so bad. I've been talking about my vision not being great lately. And by lately, I mean
Can't see anything.
for a few years.
Well, I'm sure it's going to get better.
I have glasses
Yeah.
that I wear like when I'm working on a computer.
Almost like reading glasses, but they're built more for the computer with the blue.
They got the blue
stuff.
light,
Yeah.
whatever, which I don't know. Is that a real thing? I don't know.
They say it is.
You can buy just blue light
Yeah.
glasses.
Because I've thought about buying just blue, because my eyes are still good, but I'm on the computer all the time, and I'm like, they're still all right. I mean, good enough. Better than yours.
So I go get my eyes, an eye examination a couple days ago.
Oh.
Tasha been telling me to go do it forever. I'm like, I'll do it eventually. So I finally go do it. And so I come in, they're like, "Oh, you wear glasses?" I'm like, "Well, yeah, just when I'm staring at a computer. Do you have them with you?" Well, they're in the truck. They're like, "Don't worry about it. It's fine. You're old as shit anyway, bitch."
Yeah, you're going to feel this.
And so you go into like the pre-exam room where they do like, there's a balloon in the distance. Just stare at the balloon. And I'm like, okay. And then like it goes
Yes,
blurry, not
now
blurry. And then there, and then they do the other eye, blurry, not blurry, balloon, hot balloon in the distance. I was okay. I go, so she got done. I go, I thought that was the glaucoma test. I was waiting for the puff of air into my eye. And she's like, "No, we'll do that later." And then she goes, "Okay, so we've got this. There's 2 other tests. Now they're extra.
Oh, of course.
This one does this. This is the newest one. And it does everything that one does, but it also lets you know, do you have diabetes and, do you have a prostate problem? Do you
For your
have gout?
eyes?
Do you have athlete's foot? Your eyes tell you everything apparently." And I'm like,
Sure, let's do
I said,
that
"How
one."
much is it?" She goes, "It's $20." I go,
Let's
"Yeah, let's
go.
do it. I want to see if I have other diseases now." And she goes, "Okay, just stare at the green light." And it's a little weird because until she gets it on your eye the right way, there's like other lights to look at. Well, I'm colorblind and I'm looking at all the other lights. And she goes, no, look at the green light. I go, so literally,
That's
there-
when you say, I'm colorblind.
well, literally there was, because it's like, there's like just, I guess, light seeping in, but like little holes or something. And so I'm looking at one of them. She goes, no, the green light. And I go, to the next one. Just look up to the next one. She goes, "Sir, the green light." And I go, and I'm just like looking around.
Then finally you locked it
And then she goes, "The one in the middle of your screen." And I go, "Oh, that one. Okay." And so I look at that one, just one eye. And then
You're
she
just
goes,
like,
then she goes to the other eye. And now I know it's the center light, which, let's be honest,
Let's say that.
that's dumb of me for looking anywhere but the center
Yeah.
light. I get that. Now,
they're trying to trick me.
yeah. And so I'm looking, but I thought it's a new test.
Yeah,
I got to look
I know.
somewhere else, not just the center. And so I'm like, and so she's like, "Okay, you had a little trouble with that one." I go, "Well, I'm colorblind. I didn't know what the green light was, so I was just guessing, She goes, "Oh yeah, it's probably always the center light." And I went, "Well, that makes sense,
Dummy.
And so then I go into the doctor, the optometrist, and now it's glaucoma test. You ever had one of those?
Yeah, when
The
they
puff
blow
up. Dude, that is. And so she's like, "All right, so we're gonna take." I'm like, "Okay." Holding it open. And the minute she puffs the air, I close my eyes. She was like, "Okay, we got to do it again."
Jesus.
And you got to do it on both fucking eyes, not 2 at the same fucking time. So I'm like, "Okay, I got it. And she puffs it, and I go, "Did it work?" And I'm like, my eyes
They
watering
shouldn't
all over
tell
the
you they're
place.
going to do the test. They should just do
Right,
it.
just fucking.
Because you're
this
ready.
is Yeah, I just want you to look at this
Yeah.
and tell me the colors of the thing, and I'd be like, "Okay, it's a
Because you're
puff of eye." Okay, cool.
you're alert to it.
Yeah, no, I'm waiting for it
Yeah.
and trying not to flinch.
So
and
now
I
you're not
flinch.
blinking at all.
Right. Anyway, so she asked me again, "Do you wear glasses?" I mean, "Yeah." She goes, "Oh, do you have?" "Yeah, they're in my truck." You'll be fine. Don't worry about it. And so we go, and I go, she goes, "Do you wear your glasses a lot?" I go, "When I'm sitting at the computer." And she goes, "How are those working for you?" I go, "Terrible. They don't." She goes, "Yeah, your vision is so much worse." She goes, "But you don't need them every day." You just need them when you're looking at the computer.
Okay. So
But it's so much worse apparently, so I'm waiting for the new ones to come in. You want contacts? Abso-fucking-lutely not. Yeah. Who said that?
was a nice fish. Big ass eyes. A nice fish.
I'm going blind.
That happens to us. I keep waiting. Like I know we're not going to see this, but I keep waiting for because they say when it hits, it hits. Like,
Well, mine did, it didn't hit, and here's the weird part. Like today, see, just fine. I could read that sticker on the freezer over there. I could read that just fine. And there are days where I can't fucking see shit. And I don't know how that works. It's like a TV when you're watching a Skinamax when we were growing up. And sometimes it's there and sometimes it's not.
I see a boob.
Yeah. Is that a boob?
Oh, wait, that might be a ball.
Yeah. It's kind of like that, where it's like, there it is. Oh, there it's gone.
It happens
now.
to everybody. Everybody eventually has to, their eyes wear
It's
out.
so stupid.
And I've just been waiting because I'm on a computer so much that I know it's going to happen. I'm just going to be like,
And I think that's what did it to me.
oh yeah, for sure. They say that when you're on a computer a lot, that's why I'm thinking about getting just the blue,
The blue blocker? Yeah.
just to save them. But my glasses on this head don't really work. This is a big.
Well, that's the other thing.
My head's so big.
Finding frames.
My head's so wide.
So Shaq makes glasses that are XLs. Randy Jackson makes glasses that are XLs.
I think my head's so wide that me and Shaq probably wear the same glasses, and he's 7 fucking foot.
So I was having to take pictures and send them to Tasha. I'm like, and these are all like,
Yeah,
they call them extended fit, not XLs.
Yeah.
Extended fit.
because I got the XL Oakleys.
Mm-hmm. And they call them XLs, and I'm fine with
They're
that.
still tight on my head.
Oof.
I mean, when I wear them for a long time, you can see
Oh, the lines.
they're still
yeah.
tight on my head.
Yeah, and
But
the extended just is a little flex.
The normal
Oh,
glasses are like this.
yeah, they're terrible.
I look like an idiot.
Same, and then some of the there was one pair of XLs, and I'll show you. I sent to Tasha. It was like a very Jeffrey Dahmer,
Ooh, yeah, sweet. Should
Look.
get those.
and she goes, "I see that smirk. Those are not going to work." So I'll send her. She
You should
wouldn't
get
get those.
those
Send her
ones that are
pictures.
like, like the old people glasses. They're all black, like all the way. See, this is full on lens on the side.
Yeah.
Get those.
Let me tell you. So you get your eyes dilated every now and then when you go to the optometrist. They're like, "Oh, you want us to dilate your eyes?" I don't know what that's for,
I guess they can.
and I've never had it done before. And then this was like 10 years ago, and I'm by myself.
You're not supposed to be when they dilate your eyes. You
Correct.
can't drive.
Correct. And so I was like, "Yeah, I mean, what does that do?" And they're like, "Oh, it does nothing except." The light is terrible for your eyes when
There's
your eyes are
nothing
dilated.
when it gets to charge
I don't know
you
what they
50,
said.
$50 extra.
Yeah, I don't know what they said, and I was like, "Yeah, let's do it. I've never had it done. Let's do it."
And you were by yourself, and
And they give you the stupid like
those.
roll
That's what
out
I'm talking about. Those
sunglasses.
things. Yeah.
You know, like there's no
Yeah.
things over your ears. It's just a roll out sunglass. And so I put those on after dilation because everything is the lights are bright as fuck. Well, I'm in Weatherford.
Oh, so you were not even in town and driving yourself?
I'm in Weatherford.
You drove yourself?
Well, hold on. I'm in Weatherford, and they dilate my eyes. And I'm like, fuck, everything's so bright. And they give me those roll out, and I go to my truck, because now I'm done. I'm going to drive home.
They didn't ask if you were.
No. So I put them fucking fake-ass, really dark sunglasses on, and I'm like, God, everything's
Yeah,
so...
you're like, I'm not going to.
So I go to Tasha, and I go, Tasha, these motherfuckers dilated my eyes, and I can't see shit. And I got to drive home. She goes, no. I go, Tasha, it's fucking 6 o'clock. I've got to drive. And 6 o'clock on the drive home puts the sun right in your fucking
Sweet.
eyeballs.
Maybe you
And I'm
should
like-
just wait.
I go, I've got to drive home, Tasha. I don't know how long this lasts. And Tasha's like, 30 minutes to an hour. It depends on the. And I go, I am not going to sit here till 7 fucking o'clock after work and not drive fucking home.
And so I left. I took off driving, just squinting my fucking ass off. I made it about 3 blocks from the doctor's office and pulled over in a parking lot and waited because I couldn't see shit. I couldn't.
You're supposed to have somebody
see.
with you when they say dilate your
Well,
eyes.
they didn't tell me that.
Especially if you're in a different town.
They didn't tell me that, and I went, "Yeah, fuck it, let's do it." And dude, it was I'm never again. No, I won't ever do that again, unless I have somebody with me. Then that's fine. But no, stupid. It was like literally 3 blocks squinting, and just the light hurt so bad.
God.
It's worse than being drunk and driving, which I've never done.
Never.
I imagine.
I've been told.
I've been told it's not good. So don't do it.
No. Don't get your eyes dilated and drive from Weatherford to here.
You got anything else?
No, I think that's it.
All right, man. Well, we'll see y'all next time.
Bye.